Telecommunications Sports presents Glasgow High School Scotties football.
Fly around and make plays all day, man. It's a work day. Hit him on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Glasgow Scotties football on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. And video streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties football brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, Phillips IGA, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers. It's time for your Don Franklin Auto countdown to kickoff.
Here we go. Right back down the field here, buddy.
Welcome here to Somerset, Kentucky. It is the final night of the regular season here as the Scotties take on the Somerset Briar Jumpers. Glasgow coming into the game at 7-2 overall, and the Briar Jumpers also 7-2. Scotties ranked number 12 in Class 3A. Somerset the number 6 team in Class 2A in the most recent media poll that came out. Scotties coming off of a drubbing of Butler County last Friday night by a final score of 47-0. The Briar Jumpers also winning last week, defeated Leslie County by a final score of 36-13. It's been 9 years since these two teams have met up on the gridiron. Back on September the 19th of 2014, the last time they met, and the Scotties won that matchup by a final score of 35-14. We'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, and we'll sit down with Glasgow head coach Jeff Garmin to get his thoughts on the matchup tonight with the Somerset Briar Jumpers. We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Phillips IGA, a family market since 1960. Visit the butcher shop where you'll find fresh cuts of fine meats from an in-store butcher and delicious hamburger ground fresh, plus a fresh selection of garden vegetables and fruits. They proudly carry legacy dairy milk produced right in their hometown of Highsville. Find your favorite national brands. Download the Phillips IGA app to start saving. View their weekly sales ad or simply shop online. Phillips IGA and Butcher Shop. Friendly faces and fair prices. Located on Highway 70 in Highsville.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant.
Welcome back here to Somerset High School as the Scotties get set to play their final regular season football game of the year against the Somerset Briar Jumpers. Joe Myers here, joined now by Glasgow head coach Jeff Garmin to talk about the matchup and also to reflect a little bit on last week's ball game. And Jeff, gosh, here we are in the final week of the regular season. It's just hard to believe we're here. It just goes by so fast.
It does go by fast, and you know, it seems like in the summer you're ready for the. And then it just flies by, and it drags, and then it flies by. This year's been extremely fast anyway. During the summer, I think there was like a week less than what we normally had, but just seems like everything got here, and now we're here. We're at the very end, and we're playing our last regular season game.
You guys are coming off an absolute whipping of Butler County last week. You won 47-0. It was a completely dominating performance. Do you feel like there was anything you all could have done better, or was it just about as well as you could play?
I thought we played well. You know, I think our last 8 quarters, I think we've played really, really well, both offensively and defensively. So we just want to keep the momentum going. We want to keep moving forward, and you know, this team, we have some really good players, and when we execute, whereas, you know, I think would be as good as anyone that's out there. But it takes execution, and you've got to you can't hurt yourself in games. And so Friday night will be a great test for us. Somerset's a really good football team, ranked very high in 2A, and got a really, really fast team.
You mentioned all the number of good players you've got, Jeff. A lot of those are at the receiver position. Easton Jesse last week completed 13 of 17 passes to 6 different receivers. How much is it a help for Easton to know he's got that many guys he can rely on?
Well, I mean, that's just the design of the offense. And when we did this, it's about distributing the ball out and multiple people, making the defense covered 52 yards across the field. And that's – it's hard to do, but you know, there's some things we can do better as we go along. But you know, I feel like we've played pretty well and performed at a pretty high level all year long.
Cameron Bull had 80 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns in that ball game. You feel like Cam's settling into that starting running back role in place of Gavin and his injury?
Cameron's a good player, and he is kind of settling into it. I thought in the last week. It was a little messy at the beginning, but he kind of figures it out. Cameron figures things out really quick, and he became a little more patient. He slowed down a little bit, got in behind his blockers, did a really good job. He's going to have to play really, really well here for the next 4 or 5 weeks for us to make a run.
Your offense, Jeff, had 9 plays of 15 yards or more in that ball game. As a defensive coordinator, when an offense is getting those big plays on you like that, is there anything more deflating for a defense than to continue to see the offense just getting big play after big play?
It's tough, and it's all about matchups, and you know, we've just got some really good players. They're still young out there on the outside. I mean, there's a lot of improvement that can still be made, but we just got good athletes, and I think we're using them in space, and it's difficult to defend one-on-one.
And your defense was ridiculous last week, Jeff. You look at the numbers, minus 26 yards rushing allowed, minus 13 yards total, no points allowed. You forced 2 turnovers. It's hard for me to imagine you could have played any better on that side of the ball as well.
Yeah. And you know, statistically, this is one of the better defensive teams that we've had here in the last 3 or 4 years. We've got some speed, got some strength up front. We've played pretty well. You know, it's been a big turnaround from last year to this year. I mean, in all areas of the defense, and I couldn't be any prouder. Kids, you know, play hard. They prepare. They listen, try to really listen to what you're saying, and it shows.
And you got an extended look at most of your JV guys, Jeff. You played them for almost the entire second half. What were your thoughts on how they look?
Well, they've had a good year all year long, and we're very fortunate to have, you know, where our JV guys can go down on the other end of the field, practice separately from our varsity. And I've just seen great improvement all year long. And they've had a very successful JV season all year long. And so, them getting into a varsity game and performing the way they do, it doesn't surprise me.
You talk about Somerset, Jeff, and boy, it is a tough way to end the regular season. They're, I think, number 6 in 2A in the media poll. They're in the top 5 or 6 in the RPI in 2A. Do you like having this kind of challenge to end your regular season as you go into the playoff?
Well, I mean, here we are, and we look at our schedule, and there's 3 teams that are in their divisions ranked in the top 5. That's kind of how you want your schedule to be. You have to test yourself and see where you're at. Somerset's a good football team. We'll get tested Friday night.
Number 13, Cam Hughes, Jeff, looks to be this kind of straw that stirs the drink for them. Although they are a balanced offense, but it does look like they kind of want to hang their hat on running the football. Hughes leads the team with over 1,200 yards rushing. He's got 19 touchdowns. What makes him a special player?
Good feet, quick moves, run a lot of zone, him finding daylight. Very good player.
And then you look, Chris Hughes, I assume maybe his brother, he's listed as a wide receiver, but he has almost 600 yards rushing. Do they line him up in the backfield some, number 17, or do they like to run jet sweeps with him? How do they use him?
In the backfield and running jet sweeps, but a lot in the backfield.
And then the quarterback, Josh Bruner, completing about 63% of his passes. He's thrown 12 touchdowns, just 1 interception. What's the best part about his game?
Takes care of the football. That's the big part.
And then the defense, Jeff, they allow 148 yards rushing. What do they like to do on that side of the ball?
Multiple fronts, and they're fast to the ball.
Any injuries or anything for your ball club that are going to keep people out, other than Frankie Cianci? I know he's out.
No, we're good to go.
All right, Jeff, good luck tonight on the ball game against the Briar Jumpers, and we'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you.
It's Glasgow Scottie head coach Jeff Garmin, and when we come back, we'll give you the starting lineups for both of these ball clubs, and we'll continue with our pregame coverage here from Somerset High School. It's Glasgow against the Somerset Briar Jumpers in the final game of the regular season. We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show on WCLU Sports. WCLU.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy, 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? New Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.
Welcome back here to Somerset Middle School. Actually, Meese Middle School is the location of the football field. It's Clark Field here in Somerset. Scotty's about to take on the Somerset Briar Jumpers here on the Don Franklin Auto countdown to kickoff here. And let's go ahead and give you the starting lineups for these ball clubs. Lineups are brought to you by TJ Regional Health. Let's take a look first at the Somerset Briar Jumpers on offense. Starting at left tackle, it will be Caleb Hall. He's a 5'11", 220 senior. Left guard is Zasha Jones, a 6', 300-pound freshman. At center, Eston Bruns, a 5'9", 195 senior. Right guard is Jason Gambrell, a 6', 320 senior. The right tackle, Tyler Nguyen, a 5'8", 210 senior. Tight end for the Briar Jumpers, Chaz Reams, a 5'11", 195 senior. At wide out, you've got Isaiah Lewis, a 6'2", 165 junior. Caden Samala, a 5'11", 178 senior. And Chris Hughes, a 5'11", 170 sophomore. Running back for the Jumpers is Cam Hughes. He's a 5'10", 170 senior. And Josh Bruner, the quarterback, a 6'1", 180 junior. The Jumpers on defense look like this. At nose tackle, it's Cameron Alsop. He is a 5'10", 235 sophomore. Jacob Bartley, one of the defensive ends. He's a 6'3", 230 sophomore. The other D end is Zach Carter, a 6'1", 215 sophomore. Linebackers are Grayson Gulak, a 5'10", 165 junior. Austin Lawless, a 6'1", 180 freshman. Brady Barnes, a 5'9", 183 senior. And Zach Koger, a 6'1", 250 junior. Cornerbacks are Isaiah Lewis and Braden McChrystal. Braden's a 5'11", 151 senior. Strong safety, Chris Hughes. Free safety, Cam Hughes. Head coach for Somerset is Clay Clevenger. He's in his first season with the Briar Jumpers with a record of 7-2. Assistant coaches for Somerset are Castle Hatcher, George Hatcher, Kagan Skidmore, and Ty Tevis. Again, these lineups brought to you by TJ Regional Health. Let's take a look now at the Glasgow starters for you. On offense, the left tackle is Ryan Randall, a 6', 278 senior. Left guard, Rad Gentry, a 5'9", 232 senior. At center, it's Luke Simmons, a 6'5", 286 senior. The right guard is Kaven Massey, a 6'1", 241 sophomore. Right tackle, Cam Johnson, a 6'3", 273 senior. The wideouts are Jarek Martin, a 6'4", 170 sophomore. Rico Crowder, a 6'3", 185 senior. Lucas Christian, a 6'2", 160 senior. And Dalen Thomas, a 6'2", 200-pound sophomore. At running back for Glasgow, Cameron Bull, a 6', 167 sophomore. And the Scotties quarterback is Easton Jesse, a 6'1", 190 junior. Defensively for the Scotties, the tackles are Cam Johnson and Parker McGowan. McGowan's a 6'2", 344 junior. Defensive ends are David Dell, a 6'3", 240 senior, and Cash Wells, a 6'3", 201 senior. Linebackers are Mason Arms, a 5'9", 195 senior, Jacob Brunson, a 5'8", 171 senior, and Max Lee, a 6'1", 201 junior. The cornerbacks are Jarek Martin and Ryan Morgan. Ryan's a 5'9", 132 senior. Strong safety, Kellen Stone, a 5'9", 152 junior. And the free safety for the Scotties is Dalen Thomas. Head coach for Glasgow is Jeff Garmin. He's in his 9th season with Glasgow with an overall record of 77 wins and 29 losses. Glasgow assistant coaches are John Myers, Stephen Buford, Blaze Talicki, Tyler Hughes, Cameron Garmin, Randall Parmley, Kevin Estes, Jeff Ritchie, Desi Austin, and Peyton Gibbons. And those are your starting lineups. Again, brought to you by TJ Regional Health. As we continue here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show now, we bring in Larry Alexander and Chase Landrum. Again, Bruce not able to be here this week. Larry is back from his vacation, and glad to have Chase along with us for the 3rd consecutive week. Appreciate him joining us once again. And, Larry, this is a very tough opponent tonight for the Scotties to end the regular season. Glasgow played very well last week against Butler County. Granted, Butler County they were just out-talented. Scotties were just a much better ball club. But the Scotties got a lot of momentum going in that ball game. You'd like to keep some momentum going to these playoffs, which will start next Friday night at McLean County.
I think it's a necessity to be able to play well here tonight. I think you want to after beating a Butler County team that wasn't very good. and then losing 2 good close ball games to your district opponents. You need to play well here. I don't know that you have to win the football game. Of course, you want to win the football game, but I don't think you have to. But you need to play well, cut down on your turnovers, and play a good, solid football game.
You at least want to walk away feeling like you played a good ball game. That's exactly right. And Chase, lots of football tradition here at Somerset. Of course, they won their only state title just a few years ago, back in 2019. It's always fun when 2 historically good football programs get together and play.
It is. I mean, you get 2 programs like this. We've not played them since 2014,
That's
you
right.
said?
Yep.
And I'm not sure how far the series go back dates to then, but it's good at having the Briar Jumpers back on the schedule, Joe.
It is. A big week for 3 Scotties, Larry. We were talking about this coming over here. 3 Glasgow players got offers to play college football this past week. Easton Jesse was offered by Toledo, a Division I program, to play quarterback there. Luke Simmons, offensive lineman for the Scotties, was offered by Lindsey Wilson to play there. And Ryan Randall, another offensive lineman for the Scotties, he was offered by Manchester University out of the state of Indiana. So exciting times for those 3 kids.
That's exactly that's what you work for. When you work all that summertime and on the weights and everything, and go through your season, and then you get paid off when you get something like that. And Toledo is it's a pretty good football school. That's in the MAC, and that'll be a good place to go. I don't know a lot. Lindsey Wilson's always had a good football team. They are NAIA champions there a few years ago. And Manchester, I don't know much about them, but congratulations to all 3 of them.
And Chase, you and I were over there last week with Bruce as the Scotties just dominated Butler County really in every possible way. As we said, Scotties did have a big talent advantage, but they did what they were supposed to do when you're playing a team like that. They put Butler County away early, did not give them a chance to hang around, didn't give them any confidence. They were focused right from the start.
Yeah, they were focused from the start last week, had good, didn't have much pressure throwing the ball, worked on the run game a little bit, and honestly, looking through our stats, pretty balanced running attack for the Scotties so far through the whole regular season, coming down to the finale right here.
And Larry, Easton Jesse completed 13 of 17 passes, 243 yards, had a touchdown. Heard Jeff and I talking about the fact that he completed passes to 6 different receivers, and when you can spread the ball around like that, it creates real challenges for a defense.
Yeah, it really helps when you catch it.
Yeah,
you got to catch a football.
And we did last week.
And we did last week. That's a good thing. Easton's had a good year. He's thrown for, over 1,700 yards. He's had 17 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. So he's had a nice year, and we hope it continues as we go into the playoffs. And if these guys catch a football for him, I think we'll be in good shape in the air.
And Chase Campbell looks very comfortable in that starting running back role after he took over a couple of games ago for the injured Gavin Neal. He had 80 yards rushing last week, had 3 big touchdowns against Butler County.
Yeah, he looks real comfortable in the backfield, and I would say that Easton looks pretty good running the ball as well. Campbell taking over the starting spot, he's really shined so far, and we hope to continue that tonight and hopefully throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, Easton actually the leading rusher on the season for the Scotties with 350 yards, and Cam has not played running back all year long. He's got 305 right now. It's a very balanced rushing attack for the Scotties for sure. The defense was just unreal against Butler County last week, Larry. They allowed minus 26 yards rushing, minus 13 total yards, did not get any points up, did not give any points up to Butler County, and got 2 touchdowns as well. But we'll come back and continue talking about that after this timeout, as we need to go ahead and wrap up our Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. When we come back, we'll continue getting you ready for kickoff between the Scotties and the Somerset Briar Jumpers. We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
This has been the Don Franklin Auto Scotties Football Pregame Show. The opening kickoff is just minutes away on WCLU.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Phillips IGA, a family market since 1960. Visit the butcher shop where you'll find fresh cuts of fine meats from an in-store butcher and delicious hamburger ground fresh, plus a fresh selection of garden vegetables and fruits. They proudly carry legacy dairy milk produced right in their hometown of Highsville. Find your favorite national brands. Download the Phillips IGA app to start saving. View their weekly sales ad or simply shop online. Phillips IGA and Butcher Shop. Friendly faces and fair prices. Located on Highway 70 in Highsville.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Glasgow Scotties football on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. And video streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties football brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, Phillips IGA, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers.
Playtime's over, boy. Somebody got to be the victim tonight. Go! Go!
It's time to play.
Game day.
Let's get the game on.
Welcome back here to Clark Field at Meese Middle School here in Somerset as we are just about ready for tonight's Walbert Trucking coin toss. We'll keep an eye on the field and let you know what's going on down there. And we'll see how this coin toss comes out as all the captains are heading out to midfield right now. And they will determine who's going to get this football to start the ball game. It is senior night here at Somerset, so if you're watching on the YouTube feed on the Scottie channel or on WCLU, you may see, of course, you see the four captains for Somerset, but standing back behind them at where the number 50 is on the field, I'm assuming those are probably all the other seniors that are all on this Somerset football team. But you see the four Glasgow captains and the four Somerset captains meeting at midfield right now, and they are meeting with our lead referee, who, let's tell you who that is. I got a picture of their names. The referee is George Renner. Umpire tonight is Andrew Martin. The head linesman is Todd Martin. Line judge is Dwight Scalf. And the back judge is Devin Taylor. So we're going to keep an eye on the coin toss here. We are sitting in a two-tiered press box. It's definitely a unique press box here for the high school level. It's a very large press box, but there are 100 million people in here.
I've never seen so many people in one press box.
And we do not have a great view, quite honestly, from where we're sitting on the second row. They've got all the local folks, which is fine. They've got all the local folks down on the bottom row to give them the best view. So we're going to do the best we can here to see the field for you. But the captains down there meeting right now still. And again, this Glasgow football team facing a very tough opponent tonight in these Somerset Briar Jumpers. Somerset coming in here ranked number 6 in Class 2A. The Scotties are just outside the top 10 in Class 3A. They are number 12. And it looks like Somerset has won the toss, and we're just waiting to see what Somerset's decision is here. We do have one good thing is we do have a monitor up here in the press box that's right in front of us, so we get a little bit better view of what's going on down there. So Somerset has won the toss, and they have elected to receive. So, again, that's your Walbert Trucking coin toss. Somerset wins the toss, and they have elected to receive. So we are just a minute or two away from kicking this ball game off. Larry, what about keys for a Glasgow victory here tonight?
Well, of course, always you want to play clean. You don't want to have any turnovers. We've had 55 penalties for over 500 yards, so we need to cut that down. We don't need all that, and we need offensively. I think we need to control the football. We need to take advantage of every opportunity we get and put the ball in the end zone. Defensively, got to stop the run first. I think that's number one. They've got two really good running backs, and you cannot neglect the pass because he's a pretty good passer also. He's thrown 12 touchdowns and only had one interception. And, just play a good, solid football game. As Jeff says, block and tackle.
And what about the series record between Glasgow and Somerset, Larry?
Well, this is the 7th meeting between these two teams. The series stands 4-2 in favor of Somerset. The first meeting came way back in 1947 when Somerset won that football game 41-0 at Somerset. The last meeting came in 2014, which we've already alluded to. The Scotties won that one 35-14 at Glasgow.
And Somerset in purple jerseys and pants tonight with pink numerals. And they've got the gold helmet and no emblem on the side of the helmet. The Scotties are in all white tonight as they have the Columbia blue numerals and letters with a royal blue helmet and the white Scottie paw on the side of the helmet. So we are certainly glad to have you along here. Should be a good ball game tonight between two historically good football programs in Glasgow and Somerset. Of course, the Briar Jumpers won a state title in 2019. Scotties have not won a state title, but they've been to the state championship game four times in their history. Just have not been able to get over the hump, unfortunately. So Jared Malagon will come out and tee it up for Glasgow, as Somerset will be moving left to right from where we sit here in the press box. There is a good crowd over there for Glasgow across the way.
Yeah, they have huge stands there. Even on the far side, they've got a lot of bleachers.
Yeah, it says on the KHSAA website that this place has a capacity of 7,000 people.
I believe it. It's huge, especially over here on the home side.
A very nice turf field, and to the outside the left end zone from where we sit, there's a little turf field for kids to play football on while the high school game is taking place.
They're taking advantage
of
it, too.
Yeah, they are taking advantage of it.
I think Glasgow has to get off the field pretty quick here. We don't need Somerset to run the football down the field on us and get the momentum on our side.
I'm not real sure what the delay is here. The referees are just kind of standing around. The players are just kind of standing around, and I think we're about ready to get this thing going now as Malagon does have it teed up. He gets a pat on the head from one of the officials.
And I've got two guys standing right up in front of me, and I'm not going to be able to see.
Well, just got to do the best we can, Larry. Yeah, we, again, do not have a very good view from up here, but we'll do the best we can. And this kick going to be returned from the 15-yard line, 20-25, and going to be stopped at the 29-yard line. We'll see if we can pick up the number of the returner for you. That is, I believe, Cam Hughes on the return that time.
Yeah, Logan Starr is the man who made the hit. 6', 161 senior for the Scotties.
So the Briar Jumpers will start first and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Scotties in a 5-man front here. Briar Jumpers have 3 receivers to the near side. Nobody wide to the left. Hughes is the running back to the left of Brunson, who is in shotgun formation. They give to Hughes, and the Scotties meet him in the backfield. He'll get a yard. That'll be it. Gain of 1 to the 30.
Yeah, Jacob Brunson hit him first, but he rolled off of him, but he stopped his momentum, and Mason Arms came in to make the tackle. 5 down, 195 senior.
Quarterback Josh Bruner relays the play to his teammates in the huddle there. He'll set up in shotgun formation with Hughes to his right this time. You got trips to the right side again. Tight end on the left side of the line. Here's the snap. They fake to Hughes this time. A quick throw. It's going to be caught out at the 34-yard line. The receiver will go down right there. And on the catch that time is Caden Samala.
Dalen Thomas on the tackle. He hit him right as he caught the football, so for a minimum gain. That's his first tackle, 6'2", 200-pound sophomore.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 5 here for the Briar Jumpers at their own 34. Scottie defense trying to get a 3-and-out on their first series.
There'll be a big play right here. We need to get them off the field.
2 receivers on the left side, 1 to the right. Hughes in the backfield with Bruner in shotgun. He'll throw, rolling out to the left. Bruner going to let it go, looking down the left sideline. It's going to be overthrown.
Oh, no.
And they're going to throw a flag here on Ryan Morgan. My goodness, where was the contact?
Oh, you got to be kidding. The play was on the far left sidelines, and the flag came from the middle of the field. What he saw, I have no idea. I was watching it all the way with the field glasses.
Isaiah Lewis was the intended receiver, and somehow they get a call on Ryan Morgan, and that was a phantom pass interference call, no question about that. Even the Somerset radio guy just turned around and looked at me like, uh-oh, what was that call?
That was crazy. You know, I started saying we're gonna get a crew that we've never had before. You don't know about coming up this way.
2 wideouts each way as Somerset gets the gift of a first down here at their own 49-yard line. Bruner to throw. Looking to the right side. Pass going to be dropped. Jarek Martin making the hit on the intended receiver, who was Caden Samala.
Yeah, just a little turnaround about 5 or 6 yards, and Jarek right there to hit him as the ball got there.
Second down 10 for the Briar Jumpers. 2 wideouts to the left side, a single wideout to the right. Hughes, the running back, to the right of Bruner. Going to give it off to Hughes, trying to get around the left side. Now turns it upfield, and he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage, and he'll get a yard to the 50.
There's Mr. Arms again, Mason. That's his second tackle of this first quarter. Just a quick hitter off the left side right there. So far, so good against the run up front.
3rd down and 9 here for the Briar Jumpers. Twin receivers to the left, a single wide out to the right. Hughes in the backfield, going to put Chris Hughes in motion, pitch it forward to him on a jet sweep. He'll turn the corner around the right side. He is not going to get the first down. Going to be well shy of it. Going to spot him at the 45 in Glasgow territory, so it's going to be 4th and 4, and Somerset looks like they're going to go for it here. At the Glasgow 45 on 4th down and 4. They come to the line quickly. 2 wide out to the left side, a single wide out right, and the Scotties jump off sides.
Another gift.
All you had to do was hold your position, because I don't think they were going to snap that.
They weren't. Well, they were not going to snap the football, I don't think.
So Glasgow has given up 2 penalties on first downs on 2 penalties. The first one was a very questionable pass interference call. That one, no doubt about it, though.
Yeah, you got to just sit in there in that situation. There, everybody's got to tell everybody, sit still. They're not going to snap the football.
Here comes Chris Hughes in motion to the left side. Going to fake to him. Bruner wants to throw. It's going to be incomplete. It was a low throw intended for Cam Hughes down around the 25-yard line.
Yeah, we had some good pressure off of him on that right side. I think that was number 18, Kellen Stone, coming after the quarterback really quickly. He had to get rid of it.
Jarek Martin was there on the coverage for the Scotties. Three receivers to the left side, a single wide out to the right. Cam Hughes in the backfield. They'll give it off to him. Goes up the middle with it. He meets a wall of white jerseys going nowhere.
Yeah, that's big number 78. That's Mr. McGowan on that tackle. That'll be his first. Parker McGowan, 6'2", 344, and a junior.
And it's 3rd down and 10 here for Somerset. We'll see if the Scotties can get off the field here. Of course, they're at the Glasgow 40. Could be 4-down territory, especially if they can gain 5 or 6 yards here.
Yeah, I think it probably would be.
A single wide out to the left, trips to the right side. Cam Hughes in the backfield, Bruner in shotgun formation. Going to fake the Hughes. Bruner flushed out of the pocket under pressure, going to let it go, and it is going to be caught. And staying in bounds and making the catch at the 28-yard line is Chris Hughes. He is their leading receiver on the year. 74 catches coming into this game for nearly 600 yards, has 9 touchdowns, and a good job that time by Bruner. He was under pressure, and he was able to keep it alive long enough to complete the pass.
Yeah, we had the pressure on him, and our defensive back, I thought he was going to get flushed out of the pocket, and he came up a step or two, and Hughes just got behind him just a little bit, and he lofted it right over his head.
Bruner will go under center this time for the first time. Chris and Cam Hughes split in the backfield. They're going to give this off to Cam Hughes. He'll take it off right tackle and get it inside the 25, down near the 24.
And I think that was number 8, Dalen Thomas again on the tackle. That's his second.
Second down, 6. After that 4-yard pickup for Hughes. Ball at the Glasgow 24. Again, the Hughes brothers split in the backfield. Man in motion this time is Austin Lawless from the wingback spot. They give this off to Chris Hughes, and he's going to get it down to the 21.
That looks like number 34, Max Lee on that tackle, 6'1", 201 junior.
Pickup of 3 there. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Briar Jumpers.
Well, we've got them in 3rd down positions about 3 or 4 times.
Backs are split. They'll pitch it to Chris Hughes, trying to get around the right side. He's going to have his first down. He's down at the 18, had to get to the 19, so that should be enough for a first.
Yeah, 33, Jacob Brunson on that tackle, 5'8", 171 senior.
1st and 10 Jumpers. 7:50 to go in this first quarter. They have had the ball all the way. Scotties have, again, allowed 2 first downs on penalties.
Yep.
One a questionable, very questionable pass interference call. Another one, Scotties jumped off sides.
Yeah, 2 chances to get off the field, and we didn't do it.
Brenner under center here. Here's a give to Chris Hughes. Big hole off the left side. He's going to get inside the 15 and down around the 12, it looks like.
Yeah, that was a nice hole opened up on that left side. Number 24 on the tackle there, and that's Ryan Morgan, his first tackle. 5'9", 132 senior.
Second down and 4. Ball at the Glasgow 12. Bruner under center. Cam and Chris Hughes in the backfield. Lawless comes in motion from his wingback position. Here's a give to Cam Hughes. Goes off right tackle. Behind his blockers, he's inside the 5, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Somerset.
Yeah, he just ran over a couple of people that time.
So the Briar Jumpers strike first in this ball game with 6:50 to go in the first quarter. It's Somerset 6, Glasgow nothing. And on for the PAT, Anderson Rubel. He's 38 of 41 on the year on his extra point attempts. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. 6:50 to go in the first quarter here in Somerset. Somerset 7, Glasgow nothing. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
That drive for Somerset, we don't have the plays. How long was that touchdown run, Chase?
12.
12-yard touchdown run there for Cam Hughes off the right side, and the extra point good for Anderson Rubel. Drive goes 71 yards. Ethan Rubel kicks the ball away, and it's going to go out of bounds. So that'll give Glasgow the football at the 35-yard line unless they want to make Somerset re-kick here. Scotties are going to force Somerset to kick the ball again. So instead of kicking from the 40, they'll back Ethan Rubel up to the 35. Rico Crowder and Cam Bull are the deep men for the Scotties. Ethan Rubel kicks off for Somerset, but Anderson Rubel kicks extra points.
Yeah, Anderson's the better of the two kickers. We saw that in practice.
And this ball going to be returned by Bull from the 18. He's across the 20, 25, 30. Gets away from a man at the 35, and he's going to go down at the 36-yard line. So good return that time for about 18 yards there for Cam Bull. They'll spot him down at the 36 or 37. Let's see where they put it.
Boy, it's hard to pick at these numbers, those pink numbers on the blue. Number 17 on that tackle, and that will be Chris Hughes, his first tackle of the night.
A 19-yard return for Cam Bull to the 37-yard line. So 1st and 10 Glasgow. We see the offense for the first time. Easton Jesse will set up in pistol formation. He's got Cam Bull in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Dalen Thomas, the wing back, going to give it to Bull, and he's going to get hit and drop for a loss back inside the 35-yard line to the 34. It'll be a 3-yard loss there for Cam Bull.
Yeah, number 54, Zach Carter, right there on top of that play. 6'1", 215, the sophomore. That went nowhere.
So 2nd and 13 now for the Scotties. 6:14 to go in this opening quarter here in Somerset. Jesse in shotgun, empty backfoot. He's got trips to the right side, a single wide out to the left. Bull comes in motion. They're going to fake the pitch to him. Jesse rolling out to the right. Pass going to be caught by Thomas at the 35. He's got the 40. He's got the 45. A flag comes down from the back judge way away from the play, so we'll see what this is going to be. Right now it's a first down for the Scotties. We'll see if it stands.
Probably not. That's the same guy that threw the pass interference penalty flag.
And we'll get the call here, and they're going to wave the flag off. So no flag. The play will stand. Dalen Thomas with a gain of 16 yards to the 50-yard line there.
Yeah, just a little flat pass. He rolled, Easton rolled out to the right and just hit him about 5 yards down the field, and Dalen did the rest of it.
So South Central Bank first down for the Scotties. They're at the 50. Jesse in shotgun. Bull to his right. Trips to the right side. A single wide out to the left. Jesse to throw. It's a quick wide receiver screen to Rico Crowder, and Rico just has his feet slip out from under him, and he goes down for a 2-yard loss.
Oh, my. He had a couple 3 yards on that one, I think.
Just a 1-yard loss, actually, to the 49. So 2nd down and 11.
Turf probably a little
Turf monster got him, Larry.
Yep. It's probably a little wet with the dew and everything. But
2nd and 11 for Glasgow. 3 men wide to the right, 1 to the left. Jesse in an empty backfield. He's in shotgun. Here comes Bull in motion. They fake to him. Jesse keeps it himself up the middle. And Easton going to go down at the 45-yard line in Somerset territory. He'll pick up 6 there. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
40, I believe it's 43 on that tackle. That will be Brady Barnes. That's his first tackle of the night, 5'9", 183 senior.
Thomas, Christian, Martin all wide to the right, Crowder wide to the left. Jesse in shotgun. He's got Bull in the left in the backfield with him to his left. Here comes Thomas in motion to the near side, and a flag goes down. Did Glasgow jump, or is Somerset lined up off sides? It's a false start on the Scotties. So penalties hurting Glasgow badly right now. That's their 3rd penalty for 25 yards. The first 2 came on defense, and they allowed first downs.
Yeah, the first one was the big one. That that kept their drive going to start with. Still don't believe it was pass interference, but nothing we can do about it now.
3rd down and 10 now. Jesse in shotgun, 3 men wide right, 1 to the left. Here comes Thomas in motion to the left side. Cam Bull, the running back. Jesse to throw. Easton steps up in the pocket, and he is going to go down. Jesse was thinking about running that football, but he either got tripped up or his feet slipped out from under him, and the Scotties have to punt this ball away on 4th and 8 from the Somerset 48-yard line.
Yeah, I really think he stumbled too.
$3:54 to go in this opening quarter. 4th down and 8. And Kanan Allen in to punt it away. It's a good snap. Kick is away. Line drive kick will bounce at the 13 and take a Glasgow roll inside the 10. And Glasgow will down the football at the 6-yard line. So Scotties will pin Somerset deep in their own territory here. They'll have to go 94 yards for 6.
Yeah, really good kick that time by Keenan Allen. Got her out there where nobody was, and they let it roll.
Punt of what, 44 yards right there, I believe it was. Is that right, Chase? No return by Somerset. So 1st and 10 for the Briar Jumpers. They lead by a score of 7-0 as they get the ball back for the second time. Quarterback Bruner under center. The Hughes brothers split in the backfield. Lawless, the wing back on the left side. He'll come in motion to the near side. Here's a give to Cam Hughes, I believe that is. He's going to take it off right tackle and get it out to the 10-yard line, so he'll pick up 4 yards.
Yeah, looks like number 34, Max Lee again on the tackle. Number 2 for him.
Second down 6 for the Jumpers. 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Briar Jumpers lead 7-0. Again, Cam and Chris Hughes split in the backfield. Lawless, the wing back on the right side this time. He goes in motion to the left. Going to give this ball to Chris Hughes off left tackle. He breaks through the first wave of tacklers. He's out across the 20 and will go down at the 22-yard line with a Somerset first down.
Yeah, Mason Arms with his 3rd tackle on that play. That's his quick hitter off the left side, off the tackle. He broke a tackle line of scrimmage and got enough yards for the first down. Good hard runner Hughes is.
Of course, this game has no bearing whatsoever on the playoff situation. Scotties already know they're headed to McLean County next Friday night.
Might make a difference on their RPI, right?
Well, that's true, yes. On down the road, it could. If you make it to that 3rd round, yes, they do factor in RPI once you get to the 3rd round of the playoffs. That's a good point, Larry. Hughes brothers split in the backfield. Lawless will go in motion to the left. They're going to pitch this off to Cam Hughes around the left side, and he's going down at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Looks like number 21. Is that 21?
That is the number he's wearing, Larry. It's not a number I'm familiar with.
Xander Contreras, sophomore. Is that him?
That's what we've got on the roster. Second down 10 for the Briar Jumpers at their own 22. Hughes brothers again split in the backfield. This is a carry by Chris Hughes around the left side. He's got room. He's out across the 35, across the 40 to the 41-yard line with another Somerset first down.
Yeah, Dalen Thomas on the tackle, number 3 for him. And again, off a left tackle, off our right side of our defensive line, and they're getting big yardage over there.
I don't see David Dale out there, so Contreras may be playing for David Dale. I don't know if David got hurt or didn't start this game or what, but here's a give to Cam Hughes again. He'll take it off left tackle, and he's going to get the ball up near the 45. I think they'll stop him at the 44, so a pickup of 3 yards there. It'll be second down and 7. Oh, no, there's David. He's out there.
32 is Cash Wells for that tackle, 6'3", 201 senior.
Yep, Scotties appear to have all their starters out there now. Second down and 7 for the Jumpers. 40 seconds to go in this first quarter. Briar Jumpers lead 7-0. This quarter has moved on quickly. Lawless comes in motion near side. The brothers are split in the backfield. They give this off to Chris Hughes, and he gets popped at the line of scrimmage and goes down for no gain.
Yeah, that's Cash Wells again. Second tackle in a row for that young man.
Third down, 7 now.
All right, big play here for the Scotties. Probably going to throw it.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play. So we'll find out what happens on third down after this timeout. Again, it is Somerset 7, Glasgow nothing. We've completed one here in Somerset. We're back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant.
Third down 7 for Somerset. They lead the Scotties 7-0 as we get this second quarter underway here at Meese Middle School in Somerset, Kentucky. Somerset at their own 44-yard line, so a big chance for the Scottie defense to get off the field right here. Scotties showing blitz as now Bruner looks over the sideline. He's in shotgun. He's got 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Bruner rolling out to the right side, wanting to throw. Lets it go. A pass going to be dropped out there. Would have been a first down had Caden Somali been able to hang on, but he was not. Scotties are going to catch a break. It'll be 4th and 7, and here comes the punting unit for the Briar Jumpers.
Don't see any flags, do you?
I do not. And Cam Hughes will come in to punt it away for the Briar Jumpers. Jarek Martin going to go back deep for the Scotties. It's a fake. Bruner going to throw. Pass going to be caught for the first down at the 40. And Somerset has a new set of downs as going down with the first down is Chaz Reams. They're going to be spotted down at the 35-yard line in Glasgow territory, so the drive stays alive for the Briar Jumpers.
Yeah, it's one of those games where you can pull out all the stops there if you want to, and looks like Somerset's done it.
First and 10 for the Jumpers at the Glasgow 35. Just underway here in this second quarter. The Briar Jumpers lead 7-0.
Yeah, good call. You know, that part of the field, if you didn't make it, you didn't give Glasgow, great field position. But
Bruner under center this time. Lawless, the wingback, goes in motion to the right. Fake to Cam Hughes. Bruner looking to throw. Has a man open down the field. It's going to be caught at the 5. And did he get into the end zone? He did not. They're going to say he's out of bounds at the 1. And that was Chaz Reams making the catch as Scotties were beaten badly that time in the secondary.
Yeah. He made a one-handed catch. He made a good catch.
Flag down, Larry. Hang on.
I see.
Flag down in the backfield, though, back around the 36-yard line, so maybe the Scotties are going to catch a break here. The officials talking about it right here. Not giving us any indication yet of what the penalty is.
Well, they're talking way too much.
It's a personal foul, face mask on Somerset. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty. And we'll move the ball all the way back to the 50-yard line. First and 25 now for the Briar Jumpers. Jumpers come to the line of scrimmage. Bruner in shotgun. He's got Cam Hughes to his left, 3 receivers to the left side, a single receiver to the right. Going to give this off to Hughes up the middle, and he's going to slip through for a gain of about 4 yards to the 46-yard line.
Number 19, Davey Williams on that tackle. Second tackle for him in this first half.
Second down, 21 now for the Jumpers. 11 minutes to go in this first half. Somerset leads the ball game 7-0. Somerset has carried it 16 times for 79 yards as a team so far in this one. Cam Hughes again, the running back to the left of Bruner with 3 receivers left, 1 right. Fake to Hughes this time. Bruner to throw. It's a little swing pass. It's going to be overthrown, intended for Chris Hughes. Scotty's had a couple of defenders right there. Not sure Hughes was going to get much if he makes the catch. It'll be 3rd down and 21.
Cam Johnson and David Dale both right there in his face, and they made him throw it before he wanted to, and it sailed on him a little bit toward the sidelines.
Max Lee and Ryan Morgan were in coverage there for the Scotties, right around the would-be receiver. 3rd and 21 for the Jumpers. Ball at the Glasgow 46. Bruner sets up in shotgun. Cam Hughes to his right. 2 receivers to the left, 1 man wide to the right side. It's going to be a reverse. They give to Cam Hughes. He gives to Chris. Now he wants to throw. Cash Wells not fooled, but he gets away from Cash. Chris Hughes now just going to try to run with what he can. He's got the 50, and he's going to try to throw now. It's going to be an incomplete pass. He got hit just as he was throwing. It was Davey Williams who delivered the hit on Chris Hughes. There's a flag down, though, at the 41-yard line, so let's see what this is all about.
And there's a receiver downfield, looks like.
That's a call, Larry, so that'll be declined, obviously, by Glasgow, and Briar Jumpers will send the punting unit in on 4th down and 21.
We hope they're going to punt.
I didn't say they were going to punt. I just said they're sending the punting unit in. So we'll see. They did fake it last time, but on 4th and 21, it would be a pretty gutsy move to go for it here, but you never know. Jarek Martin back deep awaiting the kick. Cam Hughes in there to punt it away, we think. Snap a little bit high. Hughes will punt it this time. It's a high spiraling kick, a booming kick. Martin going to let it bounce at the 6, and it takes sort of a neutral roll, and then it hits a Somerset player right around the 8, I believe, as it actually bounced backwards.
Yep.
Let's see where they've thrown the beanbag here. They're going to spot the ball at the 10-yard line. Punt of 36 yards that time for Hughes.
All right, defense did their job now. The offense got to put something on the board here.
Scotties get it 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line. Just the second time they've had the football with 10-12 to go here in the second quarter. Somerset leads 7-0. Jesse in shotgun. Bull in the backfield with him. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Dalen Thomas going to go in motion to the left side. So now 2 receivers that way. And a flag is down. The Scotties jumped again, they say.
Good grief.
Well, this is a flag-happy crew.
I'm still not seeing anybody move.
4th Glasgow penalty for 30 yards.
Could have been on the outside where I didn't have the binoculars on them.
1st and 15 from the 5 now. Jesse again in shotgun. Same formation here with 3 men wide right, 1 to the left. Bull the running back. There goes Thomas in motion to the left side. There's the snap. A little bit low, but Jesse handles it. Lets it go, hit as he is throwing, and it's going to be incomplete. It was intended for Jarek Martin, and it was thrown behind him, but you got to feel like the hit on Jesse was a big reason why that ball was behind him. He got hit just as he was letting it go. It'll be 2nd down and 15.
That was number 7. Jacob Bartley is the man that put the pressure on him and hit him just as he let it go.
Jesse in shotgun once again on 2nd and 15. Going to give this off to Cam Bull. He'll take it around the left side. Cam going to get out to around the 7, maybe the 8 before he's taken down.
Yeah, Somerset playing to run outside very, very well. is number 13. That would be Cam Hughes on the tackle, 5'10", 170 senior.
Allen County leading Barron County 6-0 at the end of the first quarters. We update you on that score. 3rd down and 12 here for the Scotties. Ball at the 8-yard line. Their own 8-yard line, obviously. 9.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Somerset leads 7-0. Jesse in shotgun. Fakes to Bull. His pass going to be batted into the air and incomplete.
Yeah, they're getting a big push on our offensive line, and they're just getting into the backfield, getting right in the quarterback's face.
Scotties lose 2 yards on that drive because of the false start penalty. So 4th and 12, and Kanan Allen will come in to punt again for the second time tonight. Somerset going to get great field position here. Bad snap, but Allen handles it, gets the punt away. Cam Hughes going to field at the 49-yard line, and his feet slips out from under him. It's the 3rd time we've seen a player slip on this turf here tonight.
Yeah,
he's going to go down at the Glasgow 48, excuse me.
That's the thing about, well, I guess grass can get slippery also, but with the dew and everything falling on it, I'm sure. We've had a little bit of rain up here.
Bruner in shotgun formation, rolling out to the right side, going to let this pass go, and it's overthrown, intended that time for Caden Samala. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Jumpers at the Glasgow 48. Clock stopped with 9:07 to go in the second quarter. Somerset leads this game 7-0. Our Jumpers going to have 1 man wide to each side here. Cam Hughes, the single setback to the left of Bruner, who's in shotgun. Here comes Chris Hughes in motion to the left side. Going to give it to him on a little shovel pass. He's out across the 45, across the 40, and down to the 35-yard line with a Somerset 1st down.
Mason Arms finally the man that got him down, his 4th tackle. He got through a bunch of guys there. Had shots at him.
Of course, that goes down as a pass play, so a gain of 13 yards there. 1st and 10 for the Jumpers at the Glasgow 35. 1 wide out to each side. Lawless, the wing back on the right. Cam Hughes, the running back. Bruner in shotgun. 4-man front for the Scotties. Quick pitch to Hughes around the right side, and he is going to go down after a gain of a couple.
I think he about halfway slipped too, and Mason Arms was the man who was right there with him, 5th tackle for him.
Pickup of 2 yards there. Cam Hughes so far tonight has rushed 10 times for 31 yards. Came in averaging about 144 yards a game for the Briar Jumpers. Almost 1,300 yards on the season coming into this one.
Yeah, they've rushed for over 2,000 yards, so good running team.
Twin receivers to the left. Hughes in the backfield with Bruner. Give it off to him again. And a flag goes down at the snap of the ball, and Hughes going to go down around the 27, but let's see what we've got here on the penalty.
Yeah, I think Max Lee is the man that got this tackle if it stands.
False start called on Somerset.
Well, should that have been blown dead?
I think they were trying to blow it dead, Larry, but 5-yard penalty moves the ball back to the 38. It'll be 2nd down and 13. Bruner in shotgun. Cam Hughes to his left, a wide out each way. Bruner with a throw. It's going to be batted down by David Dell at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there by the senior defensive end.
Yep, got to get your hands up.
Third and 13 for the Jumpers at the Glasgow 38. Could be 4-down territory here, especially if they get a little bit of yardage here on third down. I want to thank HVAC Services for our instant replay sponsorship all season long. Third and 13 here. Bruner in shotgun, 2 wide outs on the left side. Cam Hughes in the backfield with Bruner. Fake to Hughes. Bruner to throw. Lets it go over the middle. A pass picked off by Jarek Martin at the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and he's going to go out of bounds. The flag is down back here behind the play.
That was a good block. I saw it all the way. It's the same guy again.
Well, that was a great interception by Jarek Martin as he just undercut the receiver right there, stepped right into the passing lane and took that the other way, and the Scotties may get a penalty called against him after the interception. So we'll see how this all shakes out. But the 5th interception of the season for Jarek Martin, he leads the team in that category.
We just played center field right there, just stepped right in front of the receiver, picked it off. I don't know who made the block. I saw the block, and it was on his shoulder. He was straight to the side of him. It was not
helmet-to-helmet contact, they're calling, Larry.
I didn't see any helmet-to-helmet contact.
So that'll be half the distance from where the flag rests, which is at the 21, assuming that is the correct spot.
Maybe that was somewhere else, but it was a good block.
So the Scotties do get the interception to prevent Somerset from getting any points on the drive, but the penalty is going to back the Scotties up to the 11-yard line where they'll start this drive. 6:59 to go in the first half. 7-0 lead for Somerset. 1st and 10 for the Scotties at their own 11. Easton Jesse in shotgun, trips to the near side. Kanan Allen going to line up in the backfield. Here comes Campbell in motion to the right, going to fake the pitch to him. Jesse wants to throw under immediate pressure and cannot get away. He's going to go down for a sack because he had no chance right there, as that was Grayson Gulak who came completely untouched off the left side for Somerset.
And number 4 and a sack, right?
Yes, sir.
Grayson Gulak, 5'10", 165, a junior.
Easiest sack he'll ever have in his life. Scotties didn't touch him. It's a loss back to the 3-yard line, so 2nd down and 18 here.
Yeah, lucky it wasn't a safety.
Jesse in shotgun. Here comes Rico Crowder in motion to the near side. Bull, the running back. They'll give it off to Cam. Finds a little running room out across the 5, out to the 10. Close to the original line of scrimmage. Going to be a gain of 7 there. It'll be 3rd down and 11 now for Glasgow.
Looks like that was number 4 again, Gulak. That's his 2nd tackle.
.5:44 to go in the 2nd quarter. 7-0 Somerset.
Yeah, the Scotties need a big play to get them out and shadow their goal post right here.
Glasgow has a grand total of 21 yards of offense in this first half, and Glasgow's going to burn a timeout here. 5:32 to go in the 2nd quarter. 7-0 lead for Somerset. We'll take a timeout as well. We're back after a 30-second break here on WCLU Sports.
South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here at Meese Middle School in Somerset as the Briar Jumpers lead the Scotties 7-0 with 5:32 to go in the first half of play. Glasgow has the football at their own 10, 3rd down and 11. Glasgow has run just 8 offensive plays in this ball game to Somerset's 21. Jesse in shotgun, wants to throw, rolling out to the near side, has to get away from a man. Jesse going to run with it. He's got the 15, dives to try to get the first down, but he's going to be shy. Going to put him down at the 19-yard line, so it'll be 4th and 2 for the Scotties.
Brady Barnes on the tackle, his second of this first half.
Scotties will send the punting unit in here on 4th and 2 from their own 19. We go under 5 minutes remaining in this first half. Kanan Allen in to kick it away. Cam Hughes back deep. Allen gets the punt off. It's a shank.
Oh, my.
Went off the side of his foot. Goes out of bounds. And let's see where they spot this ball. The official walking down the sideline right now. We'll see where they stop him. Going to stop him at the 31-yard line. Punt of 12 yards that time for Kanan Allen. Kanan's done a great job punting the football this year, averaging 36 yards per kick, but that one his worst of the season.
Yeah, he sure has. That was bad time to have one, but that's the way it goes. You can't kick every one of them perfect.
Got a light rain falling here in Somerset right now, we just noticed. So 1st and 10 for Somerset at the Glasgow 31. A golden opportunity here for them to extend the lead. Here's a give off to Cam Hughes, and he's going down after a very short gain. Maybe didn't gain anything. Let's see if they give him a yard.
Well, it looks like Cam Johnson in there got to him first. That'd be his first tackle for the big guy, 6'3", 273, and a senior.
We'll say gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9 from the 30.
Defense will do a good job if they keep them out here. We'll get the football coming out in the 3rd quarter, so this is about a must.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. And Bruner fakes the pitch this time, keeps it himself. He's got a lot of room inside the 25, inside the 20, inside the 15, down around the 14-yard line. Scottie defense just bought the pitch that time, bought the fake, and all the momentum was headed that way for the defense, and then Bruner took it the opposite way with the keeper.
Jacob Brunson on the tackle. That's his second.
Somerset first down to the Glasgow 14-yard line with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Somerset leads 7-0 and threatening once again. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Chris Hughes goes in motion to the right side to give it off to Cam Hughes, the running back. He's going to be tripped up after a short gain.
Yeah, it's Cam Johnson again. He shot right in there and got a hand on him and tripped him up. He had a lot of room to run if he doesn't get him on the ground. Second tackle for Cam.
Actually, no gain on the play. They put it back down at the 14-yard line, so 2nd down and 10. Two men wide to the right side, 1 to the left. Cam Hughes, the running back, to the right of Bruner. Give it off to Hughes up the middle this time, and he will be tripped up, but he falls forward inside the 10 all the way down to the 8-yard line.
Jacob Brunson with the trip up there. Third tackle for Jacob.
Gain of 6. It'll be 3rd down and 4. 2:52 now to go in the half. Somerset quickly to the line of scrimmage. Bruner in shotgun. Gives the hard count. Scotties don't jump this time. But the flag is down. Maybe Somerset jumped. Let's see. I didn't think Glasgow jumped.
I don't think they did. I didn't see anybody move again. Of course, they've called it twice, and I didn't see anybody.
Sideline warning against Somerset.
A useless call.
It is. Next one will be a penalty. So again, 3rd and 4 here for Somerset. At the Glasgow 8. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hughes, the running back. They fake the pitch to him. Bruner under heavy pressure. Lets it go, just has to throw it away.
Intentional grounding?
He had a receiver in the area, Larry.
Yeah.
It was over the head of Isaiah Lewis over there in the end zone, so no intentional grounding. It'll be 4th down and 4, and Somerset has a capable kicker here.
Well,
he can certainly make one from here.
They have a really good field goal kicker.
And they will send the field goal unit out. Anderson Rubel on the year has attempted 3 field goals. He's made 2 of the 3. We don't know what the distances were on those, but this one is going to be a 25-yard field goal attempt from the left hash.
He was kicking them from 40 in practice. Of course, they had no pressure on him. But
snap is good. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it looks wide right, and it is. So Scotty defense stands. A great job that time by the Glasgow defense. After the shank punt gave Somerset the ball at their 31-yard line, the Glasgow 31-yard line. The Scotty defense holds and does not allow any points.
What was that, 25?
It was 25-yard field goal. That's wide right.
Good job by the defense.
It was. Scotties will get the ball out at the 20-yard line. 1st down and 10. 2:21 to go. Glasgow has just not been able to get anything going on offense tonight.
No, their defensive line is manhandling us up front right now. They're just getting in, not giving Easton any time to throw the football.
30 yards of offense for the Scotties. They have just 1 first down, Chase. Is that correct? 1 first down in the ball game. Here's a give to Mason Arms. He'll go off left tackle. Mason will get the ball out to about the 24. Pick up a 4 yards. 2nd down, 6.
Like number 13 on that tackle. That's Cam Hughes, his 2nd of the night.
Glasgow will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Jesse under center. Arms and Bull split in the backfield. Kanan Allen, the wing back on the right side. Rico Crowder, the wide out to the left. And we get a whistle here. I don't see a flag, but I did hear a whistle. So
the referee said it's his timeout. I don't know. He pointed to himself.
And now the referee is pointing to something across the field.
I don't know whether somebody's giving him, harassing him or what. I don't know.
Well, this has been a very active officiating crew, let's put it that way, so far here in the first half. 8 penalties called between the 2 ball clubs.
I don't have any idea what that was about.
Clock stopped with 1:48 to go until halftime. 7-0 lead for the Briar Jumpers. Scotties have it at their own 24-yard line. We're at 2nd down and 6. And we're ready to get back to action. Scotties break the huddle with Crowder going wide to the left. Thomas, the wing back on the right side. Arms and Bull in the backfield together. They're split. Jesse's under center. Give it off to Thomas. Now he'll try to give to Crowder, and Crowder fumbled the ball.
Oh, he had
a bad exchange that time between Thomas and Crowder. Not sure if Dalen just didn't get it in there, if Rico didn't secure the football, but either way, it's going to be a loss of yardage back to the 21-yard line, and that's just kind of the night it's been for the Scotty offense.
If he gets that football and secures it, he's got a lot of room to run around this right side. I mean, it was executed perfectly until he dropped the football.
3rd down and 9. Jesse under center, the back split once again. Easton in no hurry to snap this ball. We're under a minute to go now. Give to Arms. Takes it off the left side. He's across the 25. Still pushing the pile out to about the 29-yard line. He'll be a yard shy.
Well, they had him stood up and they pushed him 10 yards backwards. Mason's hard to get down.
A didn't think Somerset was going to call a timeout, but now they are. They're going to force Glasgow to punt the football here. It's 4th and 1, but Glasgow is at their own 29. So we will stay right here and catch you up to date on a couple of scores. It is Allen County Scottsville continuing to lead Barron County 6-0. That game is at halftime now in Scottsville. Adair County leading Metcalfe County 6-0 after 1 quarter of play. Taylor County over Greene County 15-0 after the end of the first quarter in that one. And you've got Monroe County on top of Caverna by a score of 14-8. Greenwood leading Union County 7-6. That's at the end of the first quarter of play. St. X leading Bowling Green 14-10 at halftime. There are a lot of marquee matchups tonight here in the last week of the regular season across the state. You've got Hart County and Campbellsville playing each other tonight as well. Both of those teams are undefeated. Have not seen a score on that one.
Yeah, that Campbellsville team beat this Somerset team early in the year.
Scotties have the offense on the field here on 4th down and 1. So we'll see if they actually snap this ball. They're at their own 29. Jesse's under center.
Can't hardly believe they will.
Put Thomas in motion. He's not going to snap it, it doesn't look like.
No.
And Glasgow will call a timeout themselves. Well, why not see if you can get them to jump and get a first down so you don't have to punt the football. But now Glasgow will almost certainly send the punting unit in, you would think.
Very fast first half.
It has been, Larry.
Not but one score on the board. The Scotties need to come out in the third quarter and get that opening kickoff and get field position. We've been in our territory here for almost since 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. The ball's been in Glasgow territory.
Well, we told you the playoffs start next Friday night for the Scotties. They're going to be on the road at McLean County. If Glasgow were to win that ball game, they would play the winner of Hart County and Webster County. So the Scotties could be looking at a rematch with Hart County in the second round of the playoffs 2 weeks from tonight, but that would be played at Mumfordville, of course, because they are the higher-seeded team. It was a whale of a ball game between the Raiders and the Scotties during the regular season a couple of weeks ago, one that Glasgow feels like they should have won.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
4th and a yard here. Kanan Allen is in to punt it away. It's a good snap. Kanan gets the punt off. It'll bounce at the 36 and go backwards. Now it goes actually the opposite direction. Bounce in 2 different directions that time, and the Scotties will down the football at the 34 with just 21 seconds to go. So we'll see if Somerset just comes out and takes a knee to end the half, or if they do decide to run a play here.
Are we on the 29?
34, Larry.
34?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And it appears that Somerset is just going to take a knee to end the half as Brenner goes under center. And there he goes down to a knee, so that will end the first half of play. Very competitive first half of football. Scotties have not played great on the offensive side, but they played very well defensively. It's Somerset 7, Glasgow nothing. And we'll come back in a moment on our Don Franklin Auto halftime show and take a look at our Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. And we'll also take a look at the upcoming weekend fall sports here at Glasgow. Again, Somerset 7, Glasgow nothing. As we go to the break, we're back after a 4-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC. The savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you catch-up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC, 678-2111. Call and save today.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Phillips IGA, a family market since 1960. Visit the butcher shop where you'll find fresh cuts of fine meats from an in-store butcher and delicious hamburger ground fresh, plus a fresh selection of garden vegetables and fruits. They proudly carry legacy dairy milk produced right in their hometown of Highsville. Find your favorite national brands. Download the Phillips IGA app to start saving. View their weekly sales ad or simply shop online. Phillips IGA and Butcher Shop. Friendly faces and fair prices. Located on Highway 70 in Highsville.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy, 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, new Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.
It's time for the Don Franklin Auto Scotties Football Halftime Show on WCLU.
Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune back, excuse me, Chase Landrum back here. Chase, I'm sorry, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Larry Alexander and Chase Landrum back here with Joe Myers here on the Don Franklin Auto Halftime Show as it's a 7-0 lead for the Somerset Briar Jumpers over the Glasgow Scotties. And, Larry, I mean, Glasgow, you can't really say anything bad at all about their defensive play. Scotties have played very well defensively. They've had to come up with some tough stops when they've been put in some bad positions as far as field position was concerned. They've been able to do that. Gave up the touchdown on Somerset's opening drive, but other than that, they played very well. Offensively, a different story. Scotty's really struggling on offense tonight as we're looking at, I don't think Chase has the, oh yeah, he does. He's got the offensive stats here at it. Scotty's with just 20 yards of offense here. What do we have, Chase? We're going to go by this one? Yep. Okay. Where Scotties have 39 yards of offense here in the first half. Somerset with 151, and just one first down so far for the Scotties. They've got to find some way, obviously, to get something going on the offensive side.
Yeah, their defensive line has really played havoc with us. They've beaten our offensive line pretty steadily there in the first half. They're getting into Easton's face every time he tries to throw the football. They've done a good job against the run. We have dropped the football one time on a play I thought was going to go for really good yardage. But other than that, Somerset's done a great job defensively also. But the Scotties have really they put themselves in a big hole offensively, and the defense has dug them out of it for the most part. So we're very lucky to be down 7-0.
Penalties have hurt Glasgow. They've only got 5 here in the first half, so not terrible. It's obviously more than you'd like to see, but they've come at bad times, Larry. Now, I'll be honest with you, Somerset's opening drive touchdown was – that drive was kept alive, but what we thought was a very questionable pass interference call against the Scotties. That was on a 3rd down and 15, I think it was, when that was called. That kept the drive alive. They ended up going on down and scoring the football. But that being said, Scotties need to clean up some of these penalties in the second half as well.
Exactly, but that call, that was a phantom call. Where it came from, I don't know. The ball was way overthrown. He wasn't going to catch it anyway. And there was separation between the defensive man and the receiver about 5 yards before he threw the football. The referee threw the flag. So I don't know where it came from, but anyway, he called it. But we stopped them. We had them 3rd down, 4th down again, and 5, and then we jump off sides and give them an easy first down. So, and that kept the drive going. And then we put good pressure on the quarterback on one drive on 2 or 3 plays later, and he lofted one over our defensive back and got a first down, and that kept the drive going for the touchdown. But defensively, Glasgow's played really well other than that drive.
Well, here on the Don Franklin Auto Halftime Show, it's Somerset 7, Glasgow nothing, and it is time to take a look at our Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. And for that, we're going to turn things over to Larry and Chase. Larry.
All right, Somerset won the toss, and they did take the football. Normally people defer to the second half, but they took it, and it was the right decision. We kicked off, and they took over on their own 29-yard line at 11:56. And as we just alluded to on that first series, we had them 3 and out, and they called the pass interference penalty, and that keeps the drive going, and then we jump off sides on another 4th down and 5, and that keeps the drive going, and eventually they would put it into the end zone after 71 yards and took 5 minutes off the clock. Cam Hughes went over from 12 yards out for the touchdown. The kick by Anderson Rubel was good, and Somerset led 7-0. Glasgow's next two possessions was in and punt, as Somerset's would. So they had we only had one possession in the first half, and they had 1.5, I guess you'd say. And then Glasgow would have to punt on their next possession. Somerset would get it, and Jarek Martin made a great interception right about the 3-yard line. And played center field and stepped right in front of the receiver to stop one of their drives. And then Somerset, we would punt the football back to them, and they would drive the football down, and Glasgow's defense held, and they would try a 25-yard field goal by Rubel, which was no good. It was wide to the right, and Glasgow would get the ball back, would have to punt eventually, and then Somerset just took a knee to end the half. So here at halftime, it is 7-0 in favor of Somerset, and the Scotties will get the football when we come out in the third quarter. Chase, you ready?
I am ready, Larry. With the scores, it's the Garcia's Grill Sizzling Halftime Stats. With Somerset leading the Scotties 7-0. Somerset had 8 first downs in the first half. Glasgow only had 1. Somerset is also out-rushing the Scotties 105-24. Somerset also has 50 yards passing for 155 yards total. They had a turnover, which was an interception in the first half. They also did not fumble and did not lose a fumble, but they had 1 interception. They had 3 penalties for 20 yards, and they ran 25 offensive plays. For the Scotties, they have 1 first down. They have 24 yards rushing, only 15 yards passing for a total of 39 yards in the first half. They did not turn the ball over. They They did fumble the ball one time, but they did not lose the fumble. They had 5 penalties for 40 yards and only ran 12 plays in the first half. Now, for Somerset, Josh Bruner is 4 of 13 passing for 50 yards and 1 interception. Chris Hughes also thrown a pass in the first half, was 0 of 1 for 0 yards, and they were 4 of 14 total. For rushing for Somerset, Cam Hughes had 13 attempts for 38 yards and a touchdown along with 12. Josh Bruner had 1 rushing attempt for 17 yards. Chris Hughes had 7 attempts for 50 yards. Receiving, we had Chaz Reams with 1 attempt for 21 yards. Caden Kamalo, 1 attempt for 4 yards. And Chris Hughes, 2 attempts for 25 yards. Punting, Cam Hughes punted 1 time for 36 yards. For the Scotties in the first half, Easton Jesse was 2 of 4 passing for 15 yards. One of those passes was caught by Rico Crowder for a -1, and Dalen Thomas, he had 1 catch for 16 yards. Rushing for the Scotties, Rico Crowder had 1 attempt for a -3. Easton Jesse had 4 attempts for 9 yards. Cam Bull had 3 attempts for 6 yards along with 7. And Mason Arms had 2 attempts for 12 yards for a long of 8. Kanan Allen punted 4 times in the first half for 131 yards. That is a 32 3/4 average with a long of 42 yards. And with that, that is the halftime stats for the Garcia Grill Sizzling stats. We will take a 3-minute timeout and come back on WCLU Sports.
This has been your Don Franklin Auto Scotties Football Halftime Show. The second half kickoff is just minutes away on WCLU.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Here at halftime. And let's take a look at our upcoming week in fall sports here at Glasgow High School. Pretty short slate of things to tell you about. Is pretty much all of the fall sports are over with the exception of cross country and varsity football. The cross-country team tomorrow going to be in action at the state meet at the Kentucky Horse Park in Lexington, so certainly good luck to the cross-country team participants there at the state meet. The JV football team just ended their season this past week, and I did not ask Jeff specifically what their record was, but he did say they had a very good season, so that's certainly good news to hear because obviously that's the future of Glasgow football. The varsity football team will next week begin the playoffs, as will everyone across the state of Kentucky. The Scotties will play their opening round game on the road at McLean County. Of course, McLean County, the number 2 seed in Class 3A District 1. Scotty's the number 3 seed in 3A District 2. Our pregame coverage next week will begin at 6:30 here on WCLU. Also, of course, on our YouTube live stream as well at WCLU or the Scottie channel. Kickoff for that ball game between Glasgow and McLean County slated for 7 o'clock. And when you look at that matchup, Larry, obviously we know next to nothing. We know nothing, actually, about McLean County. We have not, to my knowledge, ever played McLean County in football. I don't know if you've looked back at your records yet. But
no, we haven't played them.
So McLean County, just from looking at the stats, looks like they mostly want to run the football. I did take a very brief look at the stats earlier this week. So Scotties look like they're going to be facing a team that does want to run the ball. It's a long road trip over there. You hope that doesn't affect Glasgow. About an hour, I think it's an hour and 45 minutes or so from Glasgow. But Scotties will hopefully be able to go over there and get a victory and maybe get another shot at the Hart County Raiders in the second round of the playoffs in Mumfordville in 2 weeks from tonight.
Yeah, that would be nice. You know, the second game just having to go to Hart County, that would be incredible. But you got to beat McLean County first. They're 7-2 going into tonight, so if they can be 8-2, I don't exactly know who they're playing tonight, but evidently they're a good football team. If they can finish second in that district, they're a good team.
If you look at the RPI ratings and you give any credence to those, the Scotties and the McLean County football team are right there neck and neck. Scotties do have a little bit higher RPI rating at .63365. McLean County's RPI is at .62782, so less than a point difference there between those two teams. As we said, the other matchups in District 1 versus District 2, Union County will take on Adair County. Of course, Adair County, the 4 seed out of Glasgow's district. The number 2 seed from Glasgow's district, Franklin Simpson, will host Hancock County. And then Hart County, the 1 seed out of the Scotties district, will entertain Webster County. All those games taking place next Friday. So, as we get ready to start this second half here between the Scotties and the Briar Jumpers, Larry, what about Glasgow? I think one thing is very obvious. They got to get something going on offense, but what do you think other than that for the Scotties?
Well, the offensive line is going to have to play a little bit better. I think we're going to have to we usually do some pretty good stuff at halftime, coaching-wise, and get things straightened out. And like Jeff says, we take what they give us. Well, so far they're not giving us the run, that's for sure. So I'm sure they've got something cooked up here to move the football here in the second half, and that's what we got to do. And defense has got to play like they played the first half. They played really well. If they can do that again, we'll have a chance.
Glasgow is going to get the football to start the third quarter. Ethan Rubel will kick it away for the Briar Jumpers. Rico Crowder and Cam Bull are back deep for the Scotties. Somerset 7, Glasgow nothing as we begin this second half of play here in Somerset. The rain has stopped. We had a brief light rain there in the second quarter. It's a short kick and be fielded at the 40-yard line by the Scotties. Up across the 45 And actually going to go down right at the 45-yard line, and that is Lucas Christian on the return for Glasgow.
Yeah, he got tripped up there by number, I can't pick up his number, number 8, I think his number. Coming across the field there, and that would be Robbie Browning. That's his first tackle of the night.
So 1st and 10 for the Scotties. Good field position here to start this drive at their own 45-yard line.
Yeah, we're going to do something with it.
Crowder the wide out to the left side. Scotty's going wing T here with 2 backs in the backfield, Arms and Bull. We've got Dalen Thomas as a wing back here on the right side. And again, a bit of a delay here as the officials get everything ready. Now we're set to go. Jesse under center. Easton has the snap, gives it off to Arms up the middle. Mason going to get it across the 50 to the 49, to the 48-yard line actually in Somerset territory. A gain of 7 yards on 1st down.
Clark number 43 on the tackle. That's Brady Barnes, number 3 for him on the night.
Second and 3 for Glasgow. Thomas, again, the wing back on the right. Arms and Bull split in the backfield with Jesse under center. Crowder the wide out to the left. They put Thomas in motion to the left. Jesse has a little trouble with the snap, but he's able to regain control, and he'll just dive forward for a gain of a couple of yards to the 46. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 now for Glasgow.
Yeah, he just bobbled the snap just a little bit, but he controlled it, and he was able to get decent yardage out of it.
So big 3rd down here for Glasgow with the Somerset 46. It's 3rd and 1. Thomas wing back on the left side this time. Arms and Bull in the backfield. Crowder wide to the left. Jesse under center. Jesse will give to Arms. Mason going to get the 1st down, I believe. They will give him forward progress to the 44-yard line. Gain of 2 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Scotties.
Clark number 7 on that tackle. That's Jacob Bartley. That'll be his first tackle, 6'3", 230 sophomore.
And that is an SCRTC 3rd down crucial conversion for a South Central Bank 1st down. Crowder wide to the right side. Thomas, the wing back on the right again. Arms and Bull in the backfield together. Tight end Williams on the right. Give to Arms again, and Mason's going to gain about 3 down to the 41-yard line.
Number 7 again on the tackle. Bartley, Jacob Bartley, number 2 for him.
By the way, that 1st down for the Scotties a moment ago was just their 2nd of the ball game. Mason Arms has now carried it 5 times for 25 yards, or 24 yards, excuse me. He's the leading rusher for the Scotties. 2nd and 7 at the Somerset 41. Jesse under center, puts Thomas in motion to the right. Going to pitch this one to Bull around the right side. Cam gets the corner. He's got the 35, gets pushed from behind and out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him out here. Should be around the 32, I believe, and it will be.
Yeah, that was number 4, Grayson Gulock, that knocked him out of bounds. That's his 3rd tackle.
That's another South Central Bank 1st down for Glasgow to the Somerset 32. Crowder goes wide to the left. Thomas, the wing back on the right. Backs are split once again. Thomas goes in motion to the left side. Easton Jesse fakes the handoff, keeps it himself around the left end. He's got the 30. Going to get tripped up, though, from behind. He'll fall forward to the 27. It'll be a pickup of 5 yards.
Yeah, that was 17 that tripped him up. That's Chris Hughes, his 2nd tackle. If he doesn't get a hand in there and trip him up, oh, he's got some nice yardage.
2nd and 5, Glasgow, by far their best drive of the night here to begin this 3rd quarter. They're at the Somerset 27.
All on the ground. Looks like they're just trying to pound it.
Thomas, the wing back on the left this time. Backs again, split. Crowder wide to the right. Going to fake to Thomas. Jesse under pressure, wanted to throw. Now he'll step up and try to run with it as he had to get away from a would-be tackler. He's across the 25 to the 24. It'll be 3rd down and short.
Must be pretty wet out there, because every time they hit the turf, they're sliding about 5 yards.
3rd and 2 for Glasgow. Of course, 4-down territory here, so you got 2 downs to pick this up. You're at the Somerset 24. Scotties trail 7-0 8:38 to go in the third quarter. A nice drive to begin this third quarter for the Scotties. Thomas, the wing back on the right. They're going to give this to Arms. Mason takes it off right guard, and he's very close to the first down before he gets pushed backwards. Let's see where they give him forward progress to here.
There's 43 Barnes again. He's one of their leading tacklers. That's his fourth one.
They do not give him the first down. They're going to say where they're going to put it down. Put it down at the 23, so it's a pickup of 1. It'll be 4th down and 1 here for the Scotties. Obviously, they will go for this.
Well, big 4th down play right here. You got to have this one if we're going to score.
Arms and Bull in the backfield. Thomas, a wing back on the left side. Jesse fakes to Arms, keeps it around the left side. He's got the 20, the 15, the 10. Still on his feet as he drags the tackler down near the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Scotties.
Yeah, nice call. Good run by Easton. I cannot pick up that number, but I think it's number 8, Robbie Browning, is his second tackle.
We're trying to pick up pink numbers on a purple jersey here for Somerset.
It's not easy either.
1st and goal for the Scotties at the 6. Glasgow trying to tie this ball game up with a touchdown and an extra point. 7-0 Briar Jumpers, 7:25 to go in the third quarter. Jesse under center, Arms and Bull in the backfield. Here comes Thomas in motion to the right. Give to Arms. Mason looking for a little running room, not going to find it.
Big guy right in the middle.
Going to go down for no gain. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6. Well, they may give him a yard. Let's see.
I think it's 32, I believe.
Yeah, they will give him a yard gain to the 5, so 2nd and goal from there.
Trenton, no, that's not 32. That's 30. Well, I can't tell.
Arms and Bull again split. Crowder wide to the right side. Here comes Thomas in motion. Going to give it off to him on a sweep around the right side. Dalen turns it upfield. Dives for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Scotties.
All right. Good run by Dalen. It was a come back underneath their handoff, and what he scored, he scored on that 2-point conversion quite a bit on that play.
The Scotties will try to tie this game up with an extra point for Jared Malagon. That Glasgow touchdown brought to you by Elmore Realty and Auction. And the PAT brought to you by Walbert Trucking. Snap a little high. Martin gets it down. The kick's going to be blocked. So Somerset will maintain a 1-point lead with 6:33 to go in the third quarter. It's Somerset 7, Glasgow 6, and we're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Scottie touchdown drive, a 6-yard touchdown, a 5-yard touchdown run for Dalen Thomas. It was 9 plays and 55 yards. Took 5 minutes and 15 seconds. The extra point blocked. The Scotties do finally get on the board. They trail 7-6 with 6:33 to go in the third quarter. Malagon on to kick it away. Jared gets the kick, good leg into it, but a flag is down. Scotties apparently were offsides. Glasgow was offsides. So they'll back Malagon up to the 35. Scotties been penalized now 6 times for 45 yards in the ball game. Caden Samala, the deep man here for Somerset. Got Cam Hughes and Chris Hughes back there with him. Malagon, low line drive kick. Samala will drop it, fields it now back at the 10-yard line. He's at 15, 20. And going to get to the 25, and that's going to do it about, I think. Yep, they'll put him down to the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Briar Jumpers there.
Yeah, number 19, Davey Williams on that tackle.
So we'll see if the Somerset offense can respond here and see if the Glasgow defense can continue its stellar play from the first half. Quarterback Josh Brenner sets up in shotgun. He's got Cam Hughes to his left. Got a wing back on the left side as well and a wide out each way. Lawless, the wingback, goes in motion. They give it off to Cam Hughes off the right side, and he'll go down after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Looks like Cam Johnson on that tackle, number 53. That's his 3rd of the night.
Pickup of 2 to the 27, 2nd down and 8. Brenner again in shotgun. Hughes to his left. Another give to Hughes. Same play off right guard, and he'll push the pile out close to the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd down at about 5, it would appear.
Looks like big Parker McGowan on that tackle. That's his 2nd of the night.
Pickup of 3 now. Somerset has now carried it 23 times as a team for 110 yards. Leading rusher is Chris Hughes. He's carried it 7 times for 50 yards. Cam Hughes, 15 carries for 45. Scotties so far have done a great job against Cam Hughes, again, who came in averaging over 140 yards rushing per game.
All right, big play right here, 3rd down and 5. Hold them here, they have to punt.
5:20 to go in this 3rd quarter. Hart County and Campbellsville tied at 14, and a good one there at Campbellsville. Appreciate Coach Coy Meta sending that score in to us. Bruner with a quick pitch to Hughes around the right side, looking for that 1st down. He's got it, and he's got a lot more. 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. He'll be pushed out of bounds inside the 30-yard line by Jarek Martin, but not until he gets to the 26-yard line, and boy, did I speak too soon.
Yeah.
As Cam Hughes is immediately after I said the Scotties had done a good job against him all night long, breaks away for a huge run for the Briar Jumpers.
We got a flag.
Oh.
Flag.
So this one's coming back. Everybody walking back the other direction. I still don't see the flag, Larry. Where is it?
I don't either, but there's one down.
It's across the way on the Glasgow sideline.
Yeah.
Resting around the 31-yard line.
Got to be holding.
It's going to wipe out a gain of 55 yards that time for Cam Hughes.
Yeah, it was a good play right off of left tackle, and he just broke a couple of tackles and then got to the outside.
It is holding called against Somerset. Briar Jumpers with their 4th penalty of the night now for 30 yards.
Yeah,
all spotted back at the 21.
They have not helped themselves on with penalties either.
3rd down and 14 here for the Jumpers at their own 21-yard line. Big chance for Glasgow to get this ball back in pretty good field position here if they get a stop. Bruner in shotgun. Cam Hughes to his left. 2 receivers to the left side, a single wide out to the right. Bruner wants to throw. Rolling out to the left side. He'll let it go. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Chris Hughes out around the 32-yard line. Kellen Stone was on the coverage there for the Scotties.
Yeah, Cam Johnson right back there in the backfield chasing him. Making him throw it before he wanted to.
4th down, 14. And Glasgow's going to get the ball back with a chance to take their first lead of the night if they can put together another good drive. Scotties trail 7-6, 4:49 to go in the third quarter. Cam Hughes in to punt it away. Somerset's already successfully converted one fake punt. And it's a high snap here, but Hughes able to pull it down. It's a end-over-end kick, bounces at the 50. And Martin almost tried to pick that ball up, and wisely, in my opinion, lets it go.
He needed to, yes.
Yeah, it'll be down at the 34-yard line in Glasgow territory. That ball was still bouncing kind of funny when Jarek acted as if he may go pick it up, and that scared me there for a second, but he did wind up letting it go. So 1st and 10 for the Scotties at their own 34. Glasgow has the momentum right now. The Scotties marched down the field 55 yards on the opening drive of the third quarter to get on the board for the first time, but the extra point was blocked, and now Glasgow will have a chance to take their first lead of the night here.
Well, the Scotties exclusively on the ground the last series, which got them the touchdown.
Arms and Bull in the backfield together. Dalen Thomas, the wingback, comes in motion to the near side. Here's the give to Cam Bull. Takes it off the left side. He's got some room across the 40, and he's close to a first down. I believe he'll have it with a spot at the 44. It will be a South Central Bank first down.
Number 17 on the tackle, Chris Hughes, his third of the game.
See our HVAC Services Instant Replay. We appreciate their sponsorship. Crowder wide to the left side. Thomas, the wingback, on the right. Arms and Bull in the backfield. Thomas goes in motion to the left. Pitch to Bull. He fakes the handoff to Crowder on a reverse. Bull across the 40, 35, 30, but a flag is down. Oh. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line, but I think this one's coming back. A flag went down right around the time that Bull faked the handoff to Crowder, and I did not see the indication from the official, but I did see him pointing Glasgow's way, so it's going to go against the Scotties.
The good play wiped out.
Both teams have had some big plays wiped out by penalties in this one. It's a false start called on Glasgow.
Huh. Didn't see that one either.
And backs the Scotties up to the 39-yard line.
Well, better than holding, I guess.
First down and 15. The Scotties will repeat the down here. .402 to go in the third. 7-6 lead for Somerset. Somerset, the number 6 ranked team in 2A. Glasgow, the 12th ranked team in 3A. And a good ball game, as you would have expected. Jesse under center. Thomas comes in motion to the near side. Going to give it off to Bull. Cameron slips but keeps his feet. He's across the 40. And he'll go down around the 43, I think. Gain of 4 yards. Second down and 11.
These big guys' numbers, I can't see them. We're right up front. They got them so tight on the front. 52, I think it is. Zach Koger. That's his first tackle tonight. He's 6 foot, 250, and a junior.
Crowder comes wide to the near side. Thomas, the wingback, on the right. Bull in arms again in the backfield. Second down and 11. Going to pitch it to Bull around the right side. He's got the 45, the 50. A flag comes down behind the play, so this one's probably coming back as well. It would be a first down if the play stands.
Boy, we've had one crew this year that's pass happy. This one is right next to them.
It is a hold called on the Scotties. Flag is at the 45, so the penalty will be marked off to the 35-yard line. They'll repeat second down.
I guess you're just going to have to not touch anybody as you go out the block.
That's what it's looking like. 8 penalties on the Scotties for 60 yards now. Of course, this is a crew we are not familiar with over here in Somerset. Don't know if they have a tendency to throw a lot of flags, but they have thrown a bunch tonight.
They sure have.
Crowder goes wide to the left. Backs once again split. Thomas on the right side as a wing back.
Yep.
Somerset jumps, but apparently did not come across the line of scrimmage. Here's a give to Thomas on a sweep around the left side.
Oh.
Dalen going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped.
Yeah, he ran right into that dude. Looked like he could have sidestepped and gone outside, but he went right into him. That's number 7, Jacob Bartley. It's his 3rd tackle.
There'll be no gain on the play. Third down and 18 here for Glasgow.
Well, we haven't thrown the ball this half, so it looks like a position to do it. Nope.
Scotties have definitely had most of their success on offense running the football tonight. But 3rd and 18 from their own 35, certainly a passing situation, although they're in the wing tee again with Jesse under center. Going to give it off on an underneath handoff to Thomas, and Dalen going to get very short yardage.
Nothing.
We'll gain 2, maybe 3. As the Scotties decide to not put it in the air there.
Looks like that was 53 again, 52, Coger. It's his 2nd tackle.
I got you. Put me back on, Luke. Thanks. Sorry, folks, we lost you on the radio there for a moment. I'm not sure exactly when we lost you, so I can tell you where we're at right now. It's 4th down and about 15 for the Scotties, as on 3rd down, the Scotties ran an underneath handoff to Dalen Thomas. It gained 3 yards to the 43, or the 38. So it's 4th and about 16 actually for Glasgow, and the punting unit is in here. Glasgow trailing 7-6 with 2:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. And a whistle just as Allen kicks the ball away. What is going on now?
You can't sneeze out here without a flag coming out.
I don't know that there's a flag, Larry. I just see it. Now they
there
throw
it
a
is.
flag. What is that?
Delay
of game called on Glasgow.
I wasn't watching the play clock. I don't know.
That was thrown by the lead referee.
Why did we delay after?
Boy. This officiating crew is becoming the star of the show here. Oh, wait a minute. They didn't move the football. I am so confused, Larry. They didn't move the football.
They did not move the box.
Well, 4th and 16 still. Allen will punt it away. It's a high spiraling kick. Will bounce at the 30. Takes a high bounce up into the air. Takes a Glasgow roll inside the 20. And will be downed at the 17-yard line. And now a flag comes out at the end of that play. And the official who threw it right at a Somerset player. So I don't know if he said something or what. He threw it right at Josh Bruner, the quarterback, who was in on the punt return unit. Now there is we see a second flag back here now. So who knows what this is going to end up being. Officials are discussing here. 1:56 to go in the 3rd quarter. Somerset 7, Glasgow 6. I do think one's going to be unsportsmanlike against Somerset, but I don't know what the second flag is. Okay, a block in the back called on Glasgow. And now a dead ball, unsportsmanlike. Against Somerset, we assume. There's no indication, but that's...
Well, this crew won't get a medal for anything. I'll tell you that. They can't figure out. They throw the flags and then they can't figure out what's going on.
Okay, so after all that, the ball is going to be marked at the Somerset 14-yard line. So it's a block in the back on Glasgow, which is a 10-yard penalty, and then a 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty called on Somerset.
Okay.
So 1st and 10 for Somerset at their own 14-yard line. 1:56 to go in the game. Somerset leads 7-6. Excuse me, we're in the third quarter, not the game. 7-6, Somerset leads. Bruner under center with Cam and Chris Hughes split in the backfield. The wingback Lawless in motion to the left. They give this off to, I believe that's Chris Hughes, but let's make sure on the number. He's going to go down after a gain of about 3.
Yeah, it looks like Max Lee on that tackle. That's Max's 3rd tackle on the night.
It was Chris Hughes on the carry that time. And let's see actually where they spot the ball. It'll be at the, the 18-yard line. So pick up a 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Again, the Hughes brothers split in the backfield. This time Cam gets the carry. He's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage. He'll drag a tackler out to the 21.
That looks like Cash Wells and Jacob Brunson in there on that one. All right, another big 3rd down. The Scotties have got them in 3rd down situations all night long.
3rd down 3 here. Somerset at their own 21. Burner under center. Cam and Chris Hughes in the backfield together. Lawless, the wing back on the right. Lawless comes in motion to the left side. They'll pitch it to one of the Hughes brothers, and he's going to have a 1st down out across the 25, and that is Cam Hughes that got the carry that time.
Yeah, just a big quick pitch. Jacob Brunson with his 5th tackle on that one. That's just getting up ahead of steam and just running as hard as you can.
Down at the 28-yard line. Pick up of 7 there. So that'll give Somerset a fresh set of downs with 29 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Briar Jumpers do not have to run another play in this quarter, and I do not think they will. So we have reached the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Your score, Somerset 6, Somerset 7, Glasgow 6, and we're back for the final 12 minutes after this 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? New Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, and Chase Landrum back here with you from Somerset, Kentucky, where we have a good football game going for you. It's Somerset 7, Glasgow 6 as we get this 4th quarter underway. Give you a score update here. Allen County Scottsville leads Barron County 14-7 at the end of the 3rd quarter. First down and 10 for the Briar Jumpers at their own 28 as we get this 4th period underway. Here's a handoff to Cam Hughes, I believe. And he's going to go down for a gain of just a yard to the 29.
Jacob Brunson again on the tackle. That's his 6th.
Second and 9 for the Jumpers. Brenner under center. Cam and Chris Hughes in the backfield together. Lawless, the wing back on the left. He'll come in motion to the near side. Going to pitch this thing off to Cam Hughes, trying to get around the right corner. Going to get hit in the backfield, but gets away from the initial tackler. Now will be dragged down out of bounds around the 31, maybe the 32.
Yeah, Max Lee got him. Mason Arms put the pressure on him, but Max Lee came in and finished him off.
And they'll say that Hughes is out of bounds at the 31-yard line, so a gain of just 2. It'll be 3rd down and 7. .47 to go in the ball game. Somerset clinging to a 1-point lead, 7-6.
Another big 3rd down. This time 3rd and long.
Twin receivers to the right, one to the left. Cam Hughes is the lone setback. He's to the right of Bruner, who's in shotgun on 3rd and 7. Bruner wants to throw. Rolling right. Lets it go. Looking deep down the field. It's going to be incomplete. Intended for Caden Samala at the 35-yard line. There were 2 or 3 Glasgow players in the area.
Yeah, the ball was underthrown. Had it been overthrown, we intercept that football.
Jarek Martin, Ryan Morgan, Dalen Thomas all back there. The Scotties get the stop. It'll be 4th and 7, and the punting unit onto the field for the Briar Jumpers. Good snap here for Cam Hughes. The punt is away. Jarek Martin waiting on the kick. He'll let it bounce at the 34, and it takes a Somerset roll inside the 25. Will be down to the 24. Glasgow to get the ball back here with 10 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. And Somerset with a 7-6 lead.
All right, time for the Scotties to get one last one on the board here.
Scotties have done it exclusively with the running game. I don't know if we've thrown a pass here in the second half, have we?
I don't think we have. We haven't thrown one yet.
Backs are split in the backfield. That's Arms and Bull back there. Easton Jesse going to throw off play action. It's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Davey Williams.
Oh, got to catch that football. That's 1st down and more there.
Cam Hughes was in coverage. Could not tell if Hughes was able to get a hand on that ball or not, but Williams could not pull it in either way. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Well, good call. Play action. A little fake up into the middle to running back. Pull it out. He was open. All he had to do was catch it.
Jesse again under center. He has exclusively been under center this entire second half, to my memory. Thomas goes in motion to the near side. Here's the give to Cam Bull. Trying to get around the right side. It's going to be strung out pretty well by Somerset, but Cam makes something out of nothing here. He's across the 30 and up to the 31-yard line, I believe, is where they're going to spot him down. That should have been a loss, and Cam Bull turned that into about a 7-yard gain.
He sure did. Chris Hughes on the tackle, number 4, but he was trying to string it out to the sidelines, but Somerset had it played really nice, and he cut it back in and got pretty good yardage.
So 3rd down and 3 after the 7-yard pickup there for Bull. Ball at the Scotties' own 31. Bull and Arms in the backfield again. Thomas the wing back. And Jesse fakes the handoff to Arms, keeps it around the right side. He's not going to get the 1st down. Going to go down after a gain of just 1, I believe.
Yeah, I faked him on that one time, but it didn't work that time. Again, that's Hughes on the tackle. That's number 5 for Chris Hughes.
They actually give him a 2-yard gain, so it's 4th and 1 from the 33. The Scotties will have to send the punting unit in here, just too deep in their own territory to try to risk it. Cam Hughes will go back deep for Somerset. Kanan Allen in punt formation. 8:47 to go in the game. 7-6 lead for Somerset.
There's a little turnover right here.
They do snap it through to Allen, and he'll punt it away. Going to bounce at the 39-yard line, and then goes Somerset's way. So the Scotties try to jump on that ball quickly to down it, and they will at the 41. So Somerset going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line with 8:29 now to go in the ball game.
All right, got to call on the defense one more time.
The defense has come through a number of times tonight for the Scotties with their backs against the wall. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bruner in shotgun. He's got Hughes to his left. Here's the snap. Bruner hands off to Hughes up the middle with it. And he's going to get across the 45 to the 46-yard line with a gain of 5.
Mason Arms on the bottom of that pile. That's number 6 for Mason in the game.
Second and 5 for the Jumpers with 8 minutes to go. Twin wideouts left side, a single wideout right. Hughes the running back. Fake the handoff to Hughes. Bruner keeps it himself. He's across the 50, 45, 40, and going to go down in Glasgow territory at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, that's we faked them once on it, and they faked us a couple times on that quarterback keep.
1st and 10 Jumpers. Allows the Briar Jumpers to run some more time off the clock as well. Scotties need the football back, down by 1, 7-6. 7:20 to go. Bruner in shotgun again with a wide out each way. Lawless a wing back on the left. They give it off to the running back, Hughes. Starts to the middle, now bounces around to the left side. He's inside the 35 to the 34. It's a 4-yard pickup there.
Looks like number 7, David Dale, with that tackle. 6'3", 240. Senior, first tackle of the night.
Hughes now up to 22 carries on the night for 69 yards. As a team, Somerset has rushed for 155 yards. They've thrown for 50.
Well, we're going to have to stop the rushing attack right now if we're going to win this game. I don't think they'll put it in the air.
Somerset came in averaging 244 yards on the ground per game. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Hughes the running back. He's to Bruner's right. Fake to him. Bruner keeps it up the middle this time, and he's going to get tripped up, but he falls forward to the 30. Just shy of the 30, actually. It'll be 3rd down. They're going to spot him at the 30. We'll call it the 30. It's right between the 30 and 31-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and a long 2 here for Somerset.
Cam Johnson is the man that got his hand in there and made the tackle.
Our Jumpers will have 2 plays to pick this up here in 4-down territory. Scotties could use a turnover here. Bruner in shotgun. Went with a hard count. Scotties did not jump. Now turns and looks at the Somerset sideline for a play call. There's the snap. Bruner keeps it and going to go down with the 1st down, I believe, right at the 28-yard line. That's where he had to get to.
Mason Arms with the tackle. He wasn't fooled, but he just couldn't get there quick enough.
It will be a 1st down for the Jumpers. Ball just right at the 28. Clock continuing to roll. 5:15 to go now. A wide out each way. Hughes the running back, Lawless the wing back. He sets up on the left side. Give to Hughes. Gets through an arm tackle in the backfield. Now stays on his feet. He's inside the 15, inside the 10, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Somerset. Poor tackling that time by the Scotties.
Yeah, very poor tackling right there. About 3 guys had a shot at him, just couldn't wrap him up.
And that'll put Somerset on top 13-6. And they'll kick the extra point, it looks like, to take the 8-point lead if it's successful. So either way, the Scotties will still be within one score here. Kick is up, and the kick is good for Anderson Rubel. Somerset 14, Glasgow 6, 4:53 to go in the ball game. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
41 is 59.
That scoring drive for Hart County, 6 plays, 59 yards. And it's a 28-yard touchdown run for Cam Hughes. And Somerset leads after the extra point, 14-6, 4:53 to go in the game. Second touchdown run of the night for Hughes, his 21st of the season. Kick going to be fielded by Bull at the 14. He's across the 20, 25, 30, 35, and he'll be slung down out across the 40-yard line. So good return that time by Cam Bull.
It was. Robbie Browning on the tackle, number 8.
Roughly about a 30-yard return that time for Cam. So good field position for Glasgow. They're down by 8 with 4:44 to go. 1st and 10 at their own 42. Scotty's going to go back to the spread here with 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Jesse in shotgun. Bull the running back. Jesse to throw. Easton in trouble. Now steps up. He'll throw. The pass going to be caught by Thomas at the 50, 45. Breaks the tackle at the 40, 35, 30. Still on his feet. Down inside the 25 and out of bounds around the 24.
Nice run that time after the catch. Number 9 on the tackle, that would be Braden McChrystal. That's his first tackle tonight for the senior.
Great job that time by Easton Jesse as well, Larry, as he was in trouble almost from the start. He stepped up in the pocket, found some running room, kept the play alive, and found Thomas wide open out around the 50, and a great run after the catch by Dalen Thomas.
It was. I thought Easton was going to run with it, but he looked up and saw Dalen standing out there wide open on the left.
Pick up of 34 yards there. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Empty backfield here for Jesse. Jesse rolling out to the right. Easton going to run with it. He's got room. He's across the 20, and he'll run out of bounds right around the 16. Well, they're going to give him the 15-yard line. Going to be about a yard shy of the first. By the way, that was a South Central Bank first down on that last play. 2nd and 1 for Glasgow at the Somerset 15. Scotties need 6 and a 2-point conversion to tie this ball game up with 4:05 to go. 3 wideouts left, 1 right. Jesse in shotgun, Bull the running back. Jesse to throw. Easton completes the pass to the 10-yard line for the first down. That's Rico Crowder, and he is out of bounds. Where? Right at the 10. So it'll be 1st and goal for Glasgow from the 10-yard line. Another South Central Bank first down. First and goal at the 10 for Glasgow. Two receivers right, 1 left. Thomas a wing back on the right side. Jesse hands it off to Bull around the right end. Cam going to get to the 5 before he's out of bounds there. Pick up of 5 yards.
I think it's number 13, Cam Hughes.
Another good one going on between Hart County and Campbellsville. Hart County leads 21-14 with 1:15 to go in the ball game there. Both of those teams came into that game undefeated. And we get a whistle as Glasgow was breaking the huddle.
We want the play clock reset.
They are going to reset the play clock here. Second and goal at the 5 for Glasgow. Scotty's down 14-6. Crowder wide to the right. Thomas, the wingback on the left side. Two-back set here with Arms and Bull. Jesse's under center. Here's a give to Cameron Bull. Slips, stumbles, but he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. Ball came out, but it was after he crossed the goal line. It'll be 6 for Cameron Bull.
All right. Now we got to have the 2-point conversion.
Well, Cam almost slipped and fell as he took that handoff in the backfield, but able to keep his feet. And now Glasgow a 2-point conversion away from tying this ball game up. They trail 14-12 with 3:48 to play. Arms and Bull split in the backfield. Thomas the wingback on the right side. Crowder's the wide out to the right. Jesse will set up under center. Jesse gives to Arms. Mason bounces it to the outside. Did he get in? He did. The 2-point try is good, and the game is tied at 14.
All right. Nice run, Mason Arms. Just took it and flared out to the right off the end and tackle, and had enough strength to push that thing into the end zone.
What a drive that time by the Scottie offense. Had to have 8. They went and got 8. The big play, a 34-yard pass completion from Easton Jesse to Dalen Thomas. The Glasgow crowd across the way on their feet over there. Good contingent of Glasgow fans made the trek here to Somerset. Another score for you, Greenwood on top of Union County, 27-6 early in the fourth quarter there. Union County, of course, the number 1 seed out of Class 3A District 1. Jared Malagon to kick this ball away. Line drive kick will be fielded at the 14-yard line. Chris Hughes on the return across the 25, 30, 35, and he's out across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. May give him the 42, I believe they will. So good field position for Somerset and plenty of time with 3:41 remaining.
Davey Williams on the tackle, number 4 for him.
So 1st and 10, Briar Jumpers.
Yep, good field position for them.
By the way, that touchdown in the excitement, I forgot to tell you, was brought to you by Elmore Realty and Auction, and the 2-point conversion brought to you by Walbert Trucking.
How far was the run? I never did write it down. What was the touchdown run?
5-yard touchdown run, Larry, yep. Briar Jumpers 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cam Hughes up the middle, and he gets hit but gets away initially. He's across the 45 to the 46. It'll end up being a gain of 4 yards.
Looks like Max Lee again on the tackle. Max having a nice night. 5th tackle for him.
Second down 6 for the Jumpers. We did not tell you that touchdown drive for Glasgow was 5 plays, 58 yards, took just 56 seconds. It was a 5-yard run for Cameron Bull, his first of the night. Bruner fakes the handoff to Hughes. Here's a throw to Chris Hughes, caught at the 50, 45, and down inside the 40. With a Somerset first down at the Glasgow 39.
Max Lee and Jacob Brunson there for the tackle. Yeah, the quarterback got out of trouble. He's gotten out of trouble a couple times like that, rolling out, finding his receiver. He had a big turnover.
3 men go wide to the left side, a single wide out to the right. Cam Hughes, the running back, to the right of Bruner. 4-man front for the Scotties. Now Hughes switches over to the left of Bruner. Going to hand it off to him up the middle. Huge hole. 25-20, 15-10, 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown Somerset.
Well, that was just a big hole off the right side. Nobody touched him. He just went right straight to the end zone. Which Hughes was that?
That was Cam Hughes, Larry. A 39-yard touchdown run for Cam Hughes. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. 22 on the season for him now, and Somerset goes up 20-14, pending the extra point try here by Anderson Rubel. Good snap. Kick up. Kick is good. Rubel now 3 of 3 on his extra points tonight, so he is 41 out of 44 on the season. The good news here is that Somerset scored quickly enough to leave Glasgow plenty of time. They've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I think the Scotties have used 1 timeout, if memory serves me correctly. Has anybody been keeping up with that? I don't think we have, but they don't have that stat on the scoreboard, so I do believe Glasgow has 2 timeouts remaining. And that drive for Somerset, just 2 plays, 58 yards. There's a 39-yard touchdown run for Cam Hughes. The extra point good for Anderson Rubel. So, Scotty offense needs to respond again here. Ethan Rubel tees it up, ready to kick it away. Rico Crowder and Campbell, the deep men. It's a short kick. It'll be fielded at the 32-yard line, 35-40. And on the return that time to the 42-yard line was Logan Starr. Logan Starr on the return of about 8 yards there. So 1st and 10 Glasgow. They have good field position at their own 42. 2:15 to go. Glasgow trails 21-14. Jesse in shotgun. Bull in the backfield with him. We've got 2 wideouts to each side. Here comes Crowder in motion to the near side. They fake the pitch to him, give it off to Bull instead up the middle. And he's not going to get much, maybe a yard. Pickup of 1 to the 43. Scotty's huddling up here as we go into 2 minutes to play.
Yeah, we got to go.
Jesse in shotgun. Again, twin wideouts to each side. Jesse to throw. Steps up in the pocket. He can run. He's got the 45 to 50. A first down across the 45 in Somerset territory to the 43. So that'll stop the clock while they set the chains at 1:39.
Looks like 52 Koger again on the tackle, number 3 for him.
Two receivers right, 1 left. Thomas a wing back on the left side. Bull the running back. Jesse in shotgun. Fake to Bull. Jesse to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to let it go. Caught by Bull at the 40. 35, 30, 25. And he is out of bounds at the just inside 18, the 19-yard line, between the 18 and 19-yard lines there.
Yeah. Good little dump off. A nice decision by Easton Jesse that time. Thought he was going to run again, and he looked up and saw Cam out.
Put it down at the 19. 1:08 to go. Clock is stopped as Bull went out of bounds. 1st and 10 Scotties at the 19-yard line. It's a South Central Bank first down. Glasgow trails 21-14. This one coming down to the wire.
If they score, we'll go for 2.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Thomas a wing back on the right side. Bull the running back. Going to give the handoff to him. Cam inside the 15, inside the 10, inside the 5, and he's down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Scotties from the 4.
Oh, great run by Cam Bull. He took it out to the right side. Looked like he was going to stutter step and got outside again and cut it back in. He's hurt on the end of the play, though, going out of the game.
He is walking.
He's hurting, though.
Scotty's burn a timeout. Oh, Somerset burns a timeout, excuse me. Well, you certainly hope Cam Bull is okay. I don't know if he can continue tonight, but at the very least, you want him healthy for next week as the Scotties, it looks like he's put his helmet back on and he's going to stay in the ball game, it looks like. Yep, Cam is okay. I don't know if he's okay, but he's going to stay in the game. That's two different things.
Yeah.
Tough kid. So first and goal coming from the Scotties from the 4-yard line. We've got 59 seconds to go. Somerset leads 21-14, and I'm like you, Larry. If Glasgow does punch this in, you got to go for two, don't you think?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We will.
You're on the road, last game of the year.
Yeah.
Playing the number 6 team in Class 2A, you go for the win, I would think. But first things first, you got to put the ball into the end zone. First and goal from the 4-yard line. Scotties, we think, have 2 timeouts left. Bull and Arms in the backfield. Thomas, the wing back, give it off to Arms at the middle. Mason is into the end zone. Touchdown, yes. Scotties. It's a 4-yard touchdown run for Mason Arms, and the Scotties have a decision to make here, and it's not a decision at all. They're going to go for 2 and try to take the lead with 55 seconds remaining. So the ball game very well could come down to this. Ball placed at the 3-yard line. Bull and Arms are in the backfield. Jesse's under center. Thomas, a wing back on the right side. Crowder wide to the right. Jesse puts Bull in motion. They pitch it to him, trying to get around the right side, and he is in! Glasgow takes the lead!
Yes!
First lead of the night for Glasgow comes with 55 seconds remaining in the ball game. Scotties lead at 22-21.
Who ran that in? Was that?
That was Cam, Larry. A 4-play, 58-yard drive for the Scotties. It took 1 minute and 20 seconds. And Mason Arms scores on a 4-yard touchdown run. And the 2-point conversion good on a run by Cam Bull. So Glasgow up 22-21, 55 seconds to go.
All right. Maybe we scored too quickly, too.
We'll see.
I hope not.
Somerset, I know, has used at least 1 timeout, so they have 2 timeouts remaining, I believe.
All right. Got to play good defense here.
Jared Malagon will come out to kick it away.
Yeah. Let's don't have a pooch either. Let's kick it. Kick it deep like we didn't do against Hart County.
There are a couple of very dangerous return men out here. Chris Hughes will be the deep man. Cam Hughes back there with him. Malagon does kick it deep, end over end. It'll bounce at the 20 and rolls into the 5. Now picked up by Hughes back at the 5-yard line. And he is going to get away from a couple of tacklers. Now he'll go down at the 21-yard line.
Well, a block in the back, it wasn't called.
So Somerset will take it first and 10 at their own 21 with 47 seconds to go.
Lucas Christian on that tackle. That's his first tackle of the night for the 6'2", 155 senior.
A return of 16 yards for Chris Hughes. Brenner going to relay the play to his teammates in the huddle.
Got to play pass defense here. Screen passes, you got to watch everything.
2 wide outs each way. Brenner in shotgun formation. He's got Cam Hughes to his left. And now a whistle and a timeout, Glasgow. Jeff Garmin wants to make sure his defense is set. Wants to talk things over here.
Whatever happens, it's a good way to end the season.
It is,
we have
Larry.
played well tonight, especially on the defensive side. Second half, the offense got it together and started running the football. And then when we had to, we went to the passing game, and it worked also.
Yeah, we said in the pregame you wanted to win the game, obviously, going into the playoffs to keep that momentum alive from last week's win over Butler County. But at the very least, you wanted to feel like you came over here and played very well against the number 6 team in Class 2A, and the Scotties have certainly done that.
They have. They have not embarrassed themselves, that's for sure. And not for a couple of penalties. It may not have been this close.
Scotties still have work to do to finish it off, though. We know what happened earlier a couple of weeks ago against Hart County. Glasgow looking to turn their fortunes around here. Glasgow leads 22-21. 1st and 10, Somerset at their own 21. Bruner in shotgun, 2 wideouts each way. Bruner to throw. Looking to the left side, pass is going to be caught, but the receiver going to go down right where he catches the football at the 25. It's Ryan Morgan, I believe, who made a good tackle, Larry.
That's right, Ryan Morgan, 2nd tackle of the night.
Somerset not using a timeout here. Clock running at 35 seconds.
Just don't let anybody get long on you.
2 receivers each side. Bruner rolling out right under pressure, gets away from the first man, continues to roll out here to the right side, now lets the pass go, going to be incomplete up at the 38-yard line, and we're down to 19 seconds.
He's thrown a flag.
And a flag is down
late
here.
Good. The momentum carried him out of bounds, and the tackler already had a hold of him. He's going to call a late hit.
It is a personal foul, roughing the passer called on the Scotties.
Well, the referees aren't out of this one yet.
So that'll be a 15-yard penalty against Glasgow. Clock at 19 seconds. It's going to move the ball to the Somerset 40-yard line. Two wideouts each way. Hughes in the backfield. And a whistle is blown just as Somerset snaps the football.
Where's the flag this time?
I don't think there is a flag, Larry. I think they just blew a whistle for some reason. No, it is a delay of game called on Somerset.
That's like that phantom when we got one.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Moves the ball back to the 35-yard line.
I'm not looking at the play clock all the time.
1st and 15. Bruner to throw. Rolling out to the left side. He's going to run with it. He's got the 40.
Plenty of room.
At the 45. And 50-yard line as he jumps out of bounds. He's going to have a first down right at midfield, but the clock is down to 12 seconds now.
It's 24 again, Ryan Morgan. Boy, he made a hit on the sideline. He went topsy-turvy over there.
It's a 10-yard pickup.
With everybody deep.
Scotties have 4 players 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, back inside the 35-yard line.
Yeah, we only rushed 3 that time. Well, I figure we may only rush 2 this time. That's why he had so much room to run. Now we're still going to rush 3.
3 wideouts right, 1 left. Bruner in shotgun. Hughes in the backfield with him. Scotties do have 3 men rushing here. Here's the snap. Bruner throws left side. Pass going to be caught right at the first down marker at the 40. And that play took 2 seconds. 2 seconds off the clock on that play. Huh. Okay. 1st and 10, Briar Jumpers at the 40.
Well, the referees keep it on the field also, don't they?
I don't think so, Larry. Not when the clock is working. I think the clock is the official clock here.
Yeah, that's sad.
It was a quick play, but I don't think it took only 2 seconds.
I think it's a little longer than that.
Bruner in shotgun. Lets the pass go. Going to be caught for another first down at the 29-yard line, and now we're down to 6 seconds to go. They ran the clock, and Somerset has to call a timeout. They say he was not out of bounds. They were keeping the clock running at the 29-yard line, but of course the clock stops for the first down while they set the chains, but they were going to continue to run it after they set the chains, so Somerset calls a timeout here. And this could very well be the final play of the game. Somerset, though, Larry, has put themselves in a position to where they have a chance here.
They've gotten down the field further than they should have been. The personal foul really hurt.
Ball at the 29-yard line. And Somerset has the option to try to kick a field goal here. I don't know if...
That's true. They do. They have a pretty good field goal kicker.
It would be a 46-yard try from here.
That'd be pretty long. I saw him kick them in from 40 in practice, but, without a rush and all that on him. So the 25-yarder was very far off.
And now they've put 2 seconds back on the clock. So 7 seconds on the clock. Now they've taken those seconds back off the clock. Now it's down to 5 seconds. So this likely will be the final play of the ball game here. Glasgow leads 22-21, trying to hang on for what would be a tremendous victory on the road here at Somerset.
Yeah, everybody get back in the end zone. And if he starts running, make a tackle. That's all you got to do in this situation, because we didn't do it against Hart County. So.
Bruner in shotgun, empty backfield, 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Bruner lets it go. Throws into the end zone, and there's nobody home. It is incomplete, and that is the ball game.
Yes.
Glasgow will win it here at Somerset. Final score, 22-21 over the Briar Jumpers.
Boy, a heck of a comeback. A great second half by the Scotties. Somerset, good football team. They're still arguing with the referees about something.
Glasgow puts up 22 points in the second half. And the Scotties will end the regular season with a record of 8-2, and they'll head to McLean County in 1 week for the opening round of the playoffs. Somerset will fall to 7-3 to end the regular season. And we'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up. And we will take a look at the final stats, the Garcia's Grill Sizzling stats. We'll also talk with head coach Jeff Garmin, and we'll name our Phillips IGA player of the game. What a ball game tonight here in Somerset. Scotties win it 22-21. We're back after a 4-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
This has been Glasgow Scotties football. Stay tuned for the Don Franklin Auto postgame show on WCLU.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Phillips IGA, a family market since 1960. Visit the butcher shop where you'll find fresh cuts of fine meats from an in-store butcher and delicious hamburger ground fresh, plus a fresh selection of garden vegetables and fruits. They proudly carry legacy dairy milk produced right in their hometown of Highsville. Find your favorite national brands. Download the Phillips IGA app to start saving. View their weekly sales ad or simply shop online. Phillips IGA and Butcher Shop. Friendly faces and fair prices. Located on Highway 70 in Highsville.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but her dedication to her customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
Glasgow Scotties football on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. And video streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties football brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, Phillips IGA, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers.
Standard expectations, play to it every play.
It's time for the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up.
It's for that. But the second half, they got it going on the ground with the first drive they had. They just kept it on the ground. First two drives, they had kept it on the ground. And then when they had to go to the passing game worked well.
Looking at the stats here, Larry, Glasgow, as you said, struggled mightily on offense in the first half, had just 39 total yards and 1 first down. They finished the ball game, though, with 239 total, so 200 total yards in the second half alone, as they outgained Somerset in the second half. 200 to about 180 or so. So, and you said the defense was outstanding all night long, Larry, and really that's what kept Glasgow in the game in the first half, I think.
Oh, yeah, it kept us in the game first half. We were very, very lucky to be down just 7-0 at the half. At the second half, Somerset I think the defense probably got a little bit tired there toward the end. Somerset had a couple of a 28-yard run and a 39-yard run, just right off tackle, too. Wasn't anybody there. So, they did a good job there. But the defense, I think, probably got a little tired later on in the game. But offense came back and took care of it.
Well, we need to get into our Garcia's Grill sizzling stats here on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up. Glasgow winner 22-21 over the Somerset Briar Jumpers. And we'll turn things over to Larry and Chase. Larry.
All right, Joe. Somerset won the opening toss of the coin, and they decided to take the football. And it was a good decision as they took it on their own 29-yard line after the kickoff at 11:56 of the first quarter. They went on an 8-play, 71-yard drive, took 5:06 off the clock. This drive was aided by a pass interference penalty, which we did not think it was pass interference. That was on a third down and would brought up fourth down in a punting situation. And then Glasgow had them fourth down and 5 at about the 35, and they jumped out. We jumped off sides, gave them another first down, and ended up Cam Hughes went over from 12 yards out for the touchdown. Anderson Rubel kicked the extra point, and Somerset led 7-0. Not much going on the rest of the first half. Jarek Martin did intercept a pass for Glasgow to stop one of Somerset's drives, and Somerset missed a 25-yard field goal on another drive late with 2:21 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow could get nothing else going on offense as we punted 1, 2, 3, 4 times in that first half. So it was 7-0 at halftime in favor of Somerset. Glasgow would get the football coming out in the third quarter. We took the kickoff on their own 45-yard line at 11:48 to go in the third quarter. Glasgow went on a nice drive, all on the ground. 9 plays, 55 yards, took 5:15 off the clock. Dalen Thomas, I should say, went over from 5 yards out for the touchdown. The kick by Jared Maligon was blocked, and it was still in Somerset's favor by a score of 7-6. Somerset would punt on their next possession, as would Glasgow. We had 4 punts in a row on the next 4 possessions. After Glasgow's last punt, which would be at 8:33 of the fourth quarter, the third quarter would end with Somerset up 7-6, and then we'd have all those punts there late in the fourth quarter. Glasgow's last punt would come at 8:33 of the fourth quarter, and that would set Somerset up in nice field position at their own 41-yard line at 8:29 of the fourth quarter. They went on a 6-play, 59-yard drive, took 3:16 off the clock. Chris Hughes went over from 28 yards. That was one of those big wide-open runs just right up the middle. And Anderson Rubel kicked the extra point, and Somerset led 14-6 with 4:44 to go in the fourth quarter. Glasgow would come right back on the ensuing kickoff. They would take it on their own 42-yard line with 4:44 to go in the fourth quarter. The Scotties went on a 5-play, 58-yard drive themselves. It only took 56 seconds off the clock as we had a long pass play on that drive, and Cam Bull did the honors with a 5-yard touchdown run. This time the Scotties went for 2 to tie the ball game, which they got it. Mason Arms with a run right off tackle, and bulled his way into the end zone to tie the football game up at 14-all. Somerset's next possession would start on their own 42-yard line again. Seemed like we're starting at the 41, 42-yard line every time. There was only 2 plays to put it in the end zone. 2 plays, 58 yards. Only took 59 seconds off the clock. Cam Hughes again with the touchdown. 39-yard run this time with a big wide open hole on the right side of their offense, and he just took it to the end zone. Anderson Rubel kicked the extra point, and Somerset led again by a score of 21-14. But they made a mistake by scoring early as the Scotties got the football back with 2:15 to go in the fourth quarter. They would take over at their 42 on their drive. It only took them 4 plays to put it in the end zone. 4 plays, 58 yards, took 1:20 off the clock. Mason Arms with a 4-yard touchdown run for the TD to get us within 1 point. And Glasgow lined up and went for 2 points and the win. And it was a 2-point conversion, a run by Cameron Bull for the 2-point conversion, and Glasgow led 22-21. Somerset gave it a big run at the end as they got down inside the 30-yard line but could not get into the end zone this time. And Glasgow ends up winning it tonight by a score of 22-21. A very nice victory here against a very good Somerset team. All right, for the tackles tonight, first for Somerset in this game, Grayson Gulock had 4 tackles on the night and had 1 sack of the quarterback. Jacob Bartley with 3. Robbie Browning had 4. Braden McChrystal with 1. Cam Hughes had 4 on the night. Chris Hughes' his brother had 6 tackles on the night. Brady Barnes, one of their leading tacklers, had 5 on the night. Zach Koger, a junior, had 3 tackles, and Zach Carter with 1 tackle on the night for Somerset. For the Scotties tonight, Logan Starr had 1 tackle. David Dale with 1. Dalen Thomas with 3 on the night. Jarek Martin with 2. And Jarek Martin had a big interception there in the second quarter. Lucas Christian with 1. Kellen Stone with 1. Davey Williams had 4 on the night. Xander Contreras had 1. Ryan Morgan with 3. Mason Arms with 7 tackles on the night to lead the way. He and Jacob Brunson both had 7 tackles on the night. Cash Wells with 3. Max Lee a good night with 6 tackles on the night. Cam Johnson with 4. And Big Parker McGowan had 2 on the night for the Scotties. So the Scotties winning here tonight, 22-21, and a big win for them.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. Before we turn things over to Chase for the offensive stats, we've got Coach Jeff Garmin in here on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up. And Jeff, boy, congratulations. What a way for your ball club to end the regular season. Your defense was outstanding all night long. Offense struggled in the first half, but, boy, you found some things in that second half and really got it going.
Yeah, I feel like our defense kept us in the ball game early, made some really big plays, kind of saw that we could match up with them up front. And so, I mean, offense found some plays in the second half, and they were a very good complement to each other in the second half. The defense got a little tired in the second half, and it showed there in the middle of the fourth quarter. But just proud of our guys. I'm tickled for them that they won the football game, but I'm not any prouder than I have been every week this year. Our guys have shown up every week, played their hearts out. The ball kind of bounced our way tonight, and we made some plays, and that's what it's all about.
What got you going in that second half offensively, Jeff? You went to more of the running game, more of the power running game. A lot of the wing T set, went away from the spread a little bit. What was the thought behind that?
Well, we were having some trouble, giving Easton time to throw the ball, number one, but we just felt like we could match up with them up front, and we were going to give those big boys a chance up there, and they kind of took over the game and made short work of it.
A play that may get lost in all this because it wasn't a scoring play, but it was right there on that last drive. Easton Jesse's in trouble, Jeff. He's got flushed out of the pocket. He rolls out here to the near sideline, kept the play alive long enough, and found a wide-open Dalen Thomas right around the 50, and Dalen made a great catch after the run.
Just a headsy play by Easton. He's done it all year long, and how he goes is kind of how we'll go. And he can't do it all by himself, that's for sure, but he puts us in good situations. He has all year long.
And your defense, Jeff, found its backs against the wall 2 or 3 different times tonight, really had to come up with some huge plays, and they were able to do that.
They were, and kids like David Dale, Cam Johnson, Kievan Massey out there at the end rushing. I mean, they were out of gas and just kept making plays and kept their motor going. And our secondary, I thought, played well. And a big early interception early in the game by Jarrett, I think that kind of shook them just a little bit. They kind of went away from trying to throw it at that point, and they've got a good football team. They've been able to run the ball on guys all year long with 13 and 16 and 17. That's a pretty good little trio of players right there. And you're going to look up and you're going to see Somerset. They're going to make a deep run in 2A, and deservingly so. They got a good football team. They've got a great coach. They're lucky to have Coach Clevenger here. He does a great job, and I think it's a really good fit for them.
Yeah, Cam Hughes, Jeff, came in here averaging a little over 140 yards per game. He does wind up, at least unofficially by our stats, with 140. But for the most part, he really got a couple of long runs. For the most part, you guys did a really good job against him tonight, I thought.
He didn't have that through 3 quarters.
Right.
He got it in the fourth quarter. And like I said, they're a good football team, and they deserve credit too. They played a really good game, and both teams deserve to win tonight.
Well, what's this do for you going into the playoffs now, Jeff? You've got a win last week over Butler County. Then you get a terrific win here tonight over an excellent Somerset football team. Got to love this for your momentum headed into the playoffs.
Well, I mean, contrary to what people think, winning, it gives emotionally for our guys. It gives them a charge going into next week. But everything's out the window come next week. We are a 3 seed. We are playing a 2 seed. We've got to make a 2-hour bus trip, and we've got to go over and play good, solid football. If we do that, if we play like we're capable, I think we can beat anybody. But, you've got to show up, and you've got to execute, and you got to take care of the ball. You got to do all the things that it takes to win. And I've got the utmost confidence in this group. I really believed we were going to play well tonight, and we did.
Jeff, great win for your ball club. Congratulations on the victory. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.
Scotty head coach Jeff Garmin, his ball club winning it 22-21, going ahead for the first time in the ball game with about 59 seconds to play as they got the 4-yard touchdown run from Mason Arms and a 2-point conversion by Cameron Bull to take the lead. And the Scotties now 8-2 to finish out the regular season. We'll continue with our Garcia's Grill sizzling stats now. We'll turn things back over to Chase Landrum. He's going to take a look at the offensive numbers. Chase?
Yes, we are. We're going to look at the Don Franklin Auto Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. All right. With a final score of 22-21, Somerset had 12 first downs for the game. They rushed for 242 yards, most of that coming there in the fourth quarter. They had 90 yards passing for a total of 332. Turnovers. They had 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions by the quarterback, Josh Bruner. They did not have a fumble. They didn't lose a fumble, but they had 2 interceptions. They had 6 penalties for 50 yards. They ran 59 plays for the game. For the Scotties, they had 8 first downs in the game, rushed for 161 yards. They passed for 78 for a total of 239. They did not turn the ball over, but they had 1 fumble, but they recovered their own fumble. They had 10 penalties for 85 yards, and then they ran 44 plays. Let's look at the offensive numbers here and the individual stats. For the Briar Jumpers, Josh Bruner was 8 of 21 for, I think I had it 90 yards. 90 yards. 90 yards. 8 of 20 for 90 yards on the game and 2 interceptions. Cam Hughes had 25 carries for 140 yards and 3 touchdowns, a long of 39. Chris Hughes had 7 carries for 50 yards, a long of 19. Josh Bruner had 5 carries for 51 yards, a long of 18. Isaiah Lewis had 2 catches for 21 yards, a long of 11. Chaz Reams had 2 carries for 25 yards, a long of 21. Caden Samala had 1 reception for 4 yards. Chris Hughes had 3 catches for 40 yards, along with 15. And the punter, Cam Hughes, had 4 punts for 141 yards, a long of 45, and it also is an average of 35 1/4. For your Scotties, Easton Jesse was 5 of 8 passing for 78 yards. Receptions, we had Rico Crowder, 2 catches for 4 yards, along with 5. Dalen Thomas with 2 big catches tonight, 2 catches for 50 yards, along with 34. Cam Bull had 1 catch for 24 yards and a long of 24. On the rushing side of things tonight, Rico Crowder had 1 carry for a -3 yards. Easton Jesse, 11 carries for 60 yards, a long of 17. Cam Bull, big night, 12 carries, 64 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 two-point conversions that were huge at the end of the game, and he also had a long of 15. Mason Arms had 9 carries for 33 yards and the go-ahead touchdown at the end of the game, a long of 8. Dalen Thomas had 3 carries for 7 yards, a long of 5. And Kanan Allen had 6 punts for 204 yards. That's an average of 34 yards and a long of 47, Joe.
All right, Chase, thank you very much. A 22-21 win for the Scotties here in Somerset. We'll come back and wrap things up on our Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up in just a moment. We'll come back and tell you about our Phillips IGA player of the game. We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile, and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC. The savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you Catch-Up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC, 678-2111. Call and save today.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common.
Scotties pick up a 22-21 win over the Briar Jumpers. And we need to tell you about our Hardee's Hot and Fresh play of the game as well. If you'll take a look, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see that. It was the 4-yard touchdown run by Mason Arms to get Glasgow to within 1 point. Mason ends up with 9 carries, 33 yards, and a touchdown, but none bigger than that one that put Glasgow again within 1 point of the lead. And then Campbell, of course, the next play would take it in from 3 yards out for the 2-point try, and the Scotties took their very first lead of the night with 58 seconds to go in the ball game. And Glasgow goes on to win 22-21. Again, that's our Hardee's Hot and Fresh play of the game, as you got to look at it there on YouTube. And our Phillips IGA player of the game tonight, we are going with Cameron Bull. Cam finishes with 12 carries for 64 yards. He had a touchdown and that big 2-point conversion that put Glasgow on top. He also had 1 catch for 24 yards. Cam Bull, our Kentucky Farm Bureau, that's the old sponsor. My apologies. That is Phillips IGA player of the game. My mistake. I've not done that all year long, and I do it in Game 10. What are the chances? But the Phillips IGA player of the game is Cam Bull. 12 carries, 64 yards to lead the Scotties in rushing, 1 touchdown, and 1 2-point conversion. The big 2-point conversion to put the Scotties over the top and give them the win. All right, let's set things up for you for next week. The Scotties will begin the playoffs, as will all teams across the state of Kentucky. The opening round of the Class 3A playoffs as Glasgow will travel to McLean County. That is a 6:30 pregame broadcast or pregame coverage for us here on WCLU, and the kickoff between McLean County and Glasgow will be at 7 o'clock there in Calhoun, Kentucky. If you can't make it over, obviously we'd love for the Scotties to have a big crowd over there. It is going to be a bit of a drive, but we'd love for a huge crowd to go over there and support Glasgow. If you cannot make it, though, of course, you can listen to us here on WCLU. You can also watch our live stream on YouTube on WCLU or at the Scottie channel as well. So, again, I do want to thank all our folks who helped us out with the broadcast here tonight. You had Jen Zaragoza on the sideline cam, Will Perkins on the game cam. You had video producer, as always, Mr. Matthew Clark, doing a great job on the board there. And then back at the studio, we had Luke Pierce and Jonathan Clark on the board for us back in Glasgow. We appreciate everybody's hard work. And, of course, thank you to my partners, Larry Alexander and Chase Landrum here tonight. Again, your final score, Glasgow 22, Somerset 21. Scotties now 8-2 to finish out the regular season. Somerset falling to 7-3 as the Scotties get a win tonight over the number 6 team in Class 2A. I'm Joe Myers. Thanks for listening, everybody.
football on WC 103.1 FM and AM 1490, and video streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties football, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, Phillips IGA, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers. Your home for Glasgow High School Scottie Sports. WCLU, a presentation of Forever Communication Sports.